4.
Rorschach. Yeah, where is Bueno? Oh man. So I'm psyched that we just got Quiddy Pay too. That's I love it. I love it. I love it. I love it. Let's see. There's a few on here that I was kind of hoping we could have possibly gotten. I know a lot of Raider fans wanted Wan'Dale Robinson, but he ended up going to the Titans. Malik Willis to the Dolphins. I think that's a good move for them. You know, it's funny. ESPN's given us a grade C for bringing in Tyler Linderbaum.
Yeah, well, that's ESPN for you.
Did you hear what Sam said, right? I think the Raiders overpaid for Lindenbaum. Like, really? Come on.
Who said that?
I think Chris Sims, I think. Or was it Foley? Foley or Sims said, I think the Raiders overpaid for Lindenbaum. I said, one of the best centers in the league. You gotta pay for great. You gotta pay for goodness. You can't go cheap and expect quality. So I don't get it.
Well, Jalen Phillips from the Eagles went to the Panthers. I think one of the ones that actually does kind of hurt us a little bit, only because he's in our division, is the Chiefs getting Kenneth Walker. But like Chris and Jason and I were talking before we started, I'd rather them get him than get Jordan, than get Love.
Absolutely. That's what I like. So they out there running for Jordan Love, which is great to me. I mean, Kenneth Walker is a good running back. Yeah. But, getting Jordan Love be a better running back. So I'm happy with it. Go ahead and take him.
Colts re-signing Pierce. I know that was one everybody else wanted. They traded away Pittman.
So so we got 135 and 175 as comp picks today?
Yep.
So we'll have pick 1, 14, 36, 67, 102, 117, 134, 135, 174, 175, 181, 184, and 219.
13 picks, huh?
That's 12. I count 1, 2, 3. Yeah, it's 12 picks.
Okay, we had 11. You got 2 extra. Okay, yeah. Now wait a minute. We had 11 when we trade. Oh no, excuse me. I'm wrong. That's on next year. My bad.
13 picks. That's huge. 13 picks to play around with in this draft.
So I said 13. Oh, man.
It's insane. Let's see. I think the Vikings had the most draft picks in NFL history at 15. Could be wrong.
They have the most missed draft picks, too.
So Alex asked, 13 picks. You still trade the first? Yeah. That talent at the front end of that draft, man, that would put us over the edge. But whatever. What's up, Duncan? I am feeling terrific. I'm not trying to put the cart before the horse here yet, but it's a good start. It's a real good start. Oh, yeah, you can tell he's in charge of this so far because we weren't doing anything like this last year. Biggest splash we made last year, and it wasn't even a splash. It was like a fucking sand pebble dropped in a fucking lake. It was Kappa. What else did we do last year that made any waves? Linebackers were we brought in a bunch of has-been linebackers last year.
Well, they did sign Stokes and they re-signed him, so that's about the only thing. But other than that,
I guess because you re-signed him, that would make sense. I guess
it's not a big splash like whoa, they didn't do anything last year, really.
See, he's calling him Tiger Bomb too. Yeah, he's definitely doing a great job. What's up, brother? How you doing? We hella overpaid for Linderbaum. He's making $3 million more per year than the highest paid guard. Guards make more than centers, and he's not the best center in the NFL. Creed Humphreys is $18 million. But he's under contract. Creed Humphreys, so he wasn't a free agent. The market changes, man.
Yeah.
When the cap spikes like it did this year, we had an additional what was added to the cap this year with the increase? Like almost 30?
28 million, I think. 27 million.
Almost 30.
That's like 30.
So as that goes up, salaries naturally go up. So we just reset the market now with centers and actually offensive linemen in general. It's going to reset the market. It's actually going to force other teams out of being able to afford some of these offensive linemen, which is fine with me. We got the money, spend the damn thing, you know. So I don't think we might have overpaid, but you know what? Based on our needs and what we need, I'm good. And I know there's questions about his pass blocking ability. I'd like to think with
it's not bad. It's not bad.
It's not that bad.
I think it's fixable. No, it's not, but I think it's fixable.
Well, it also, his pass blocking, a lot of it has to do with the type of quarterback he was blocking for as well. So when you have a quarterback that's not on their spot as you're expecting, because your back is to him, and if that quarterback's not on the spot that you're expecting to him, you're going to lose. Sometimes you're going to lose leverage because the defensive lineman can see the quarterback, you can't, and you're trying to guess which way you need to take that block. And a lot of times the way he moves his feet, he can compensate for that, and he makes up for that deficiency. So it's not that big a deal. Go back to the original chat that you had with overpaying him by $3 million. And I want to kind of chime in on that. I'm
gonna comment right quick on that, Jason. But you got to think about it. Look at the way Kubiak ran his offense. They were quick plays. They were short plays. There wasn't the quarterback standing in the backfield holding the ball for 20 minutes like Geno Smith did all that time. So you figure you have to hold a block that long, just enough just to get the ball to quarterback's hand. So his pass block is not going to be a liability, So I don't see the problem with that because the main things Kubiak want to do, he want to run the ball. And Linderbaum is a hell of a run blocker. He's like, to me, JPJ. Don't stop blocking. Just keep blocking down the field. So I don't see any problem with that. They can work on the pass blocking. That's easy. I mean, not easy, but that's something they can work on.
All right, so we're gonna go back to that original chat, Jeff, where the guy was. I think it was Luck, not Big Luck, but somebody else had put in here. Yeah. Okay. Making $3 million over. So this is where my take on this. Did we extend over that to pay him too much based on the total market value? We can all say yes, right? We did, but there's a reason for it. And the reason for it is we are about ready to bring in a plethora of young rookies, second year, third year veterans that we're going to have on the roster. We're going to be a very young roster, and our total cap exposure, that is not going to be an issue. So you can take that extra $3 to $5 million that you would normally pay for JPJ or Austin Genty or Brock Bowers, and you can kind of move that to a different position and emphasize that position a little bit. Now, yes, it's a center. Yes, centers their market doesn't hit quite as high as what a guard or a left tackle would be. I get that. But sometimes when you have the ability to get that absolute player, when I say absolute, a guy that you can count on week in and week out, play by play, is going to be the upper echelon in the performance. You just do it. And spend it. I knew they were going to spend a little bit more on the center. But I'm not mad about it because we could recoup that money later. Okay. We get him in the door, and we're not going to take it from him. We'll just take it from somebody else. No. And we got so much cap space. So I'm not even worried about it. I mean, I would rather overspend on Linderbaum than overspend on Mike Evans.
Yeah, real quick, Big Luck. I know you said I said Linderbaum. I said there's probably not a good chance. I thought for sure we were going to lose out on the Linderbaum thing. I thought the Patriots were going to go heavy on him, to be honest with you. And from what I heard, they're not even one of the ones that were in the running now. It was, from what I heard, it was
Giants and us.
Cleveland, huh?
I believe the Giants. Cleveland definitely threw their hat.
Well, I heard he didn't want to go to the Giants because of one of the coaches that came in, and he doesn't like the guy or something. I don't know. That's a rumor I heard. But I know it was definitely Browns was one. I think the Cowboys was the other. There were 3 other teams besides us. I forget the exact names that they said. But I think we definitely had the upper hand on this.
Yeah.
So, which is fine with me. So, winning. Yeah, I agree, Ja. He jumped 12 mil from what he was getting before. Don't forget he was still on a rookie contract because he was. They didn't take his 5th-year option, so they couldn't franchise tag him because of that. Purposely because of that, and they basically were saying, "Hey, he's out. He's done." You know. What's up, Becky? How you doing? What's up, Fair Raider? Yeah, exactly. People were saying the same thing when we signed Rodney Hudson and how that turned out. It was great for us during that time.
It was good. Come on.
Everyone else in free agency so far has got overpaid. There's been a lot of them.
So what do you think about
it? It is. But we're gonna have to change some rules a little bit here because now there's 3 of us up here.
What do you think about Kenneth Walker getting a $15 million contract? What do you think about that?
Let KC spend the money.
Yep.
Yeah, I'm good with that.
I'm coping with the overpay this way. Hopefully, we really set the market, and the next couple of centers get paid more. Then it looks like we got to steal. Exactly. Look what happened last year when we re-signed Max to that contract. It spiked the market after that because Myles Garrett went for like a killer contract after that. And then you look at the way we structured Max's contract. That's why we were able to trade him so easily, to be honest with you. There was such a team-friendly contract. 2 years in, and Baltimore can walk away. No money out of their pocket. They're done. Cleaner. Boom. Bye. Yeah. Yeah, and that's the big thing everybody has to look at right here. What Duncan just said. If Linderbaum does good, it won't care. It won't matter what he got paid. It was worth it. It was worth it. If Gentry runs for, like, say, 1,600 yards because the offensive line is 1,000 times better than last year, is anybody going to be crying about how much money we spent on him this year?
They will totally forget about how much they paid him completely. If he runs
Jason, you're going to cry?
If he runs like you said, 600 yards, people are like, who cares about Linderbaum contract? Re-sign him, extend him. What the heck? Okay, guys, damn it. All right.
You have to overpay for players. We really have set over $3 million. We are rich. Come on. Yeah, exactly.
I'm closing up for a reason. That's why I'll let you in here. Go.
Really? Minshew went to Arizona?
Good riddance and bad luck.
Plethora. El Jefe, what does a plethora mean?
A lot.
Overpaid. I mean, over everything.
That's like a millionaire complaining about he lost $300. Like, it doesn't even make sense. But his talent, exactly. Yeah, agreed. I'm just bummed we're not going with JPJ at center. I think he's better and cheaper.
I don't think he's better than Linderbaum at center.
All in all,
not at all.
No, he's definitely not better than Linderbaum. I still, and I stand by this. JPJ is definitely a better guy than center. No. Plain and simple. I mean, first of all, that's what we drafted him at as a guard. We didn't draft him as a center. He played center his 1 year, his senior year at Oregon. Yeah. Every year before that, he was a guard. Mm-hmm. He just happened to have a really good year his senior year, but I mean his senior year. But what are you going to do?
Yeah, but see, when he was at Oregon, the calls were made for him. He didn't have to make the calls; they were already made for him. That's when they'd clap their hands and they'd all stand up and look at the cue cards on the sideline. Oh, okay, this is what our blocking assignment is. All right. The big thing that with him is not so much that he doesn't know the calls; he actually would forget to make the calls.
Yeah.
Because there's some plays where you definitely have to identify that Mike linebacker and where the pressure is going to be coming from. Hey, boss, I think we're getting close. Are we caught up yet on the chat? Getting there, huh?
Oh, almost. I'm a little behind.
Yeah. Where are you at? Let me see here. If you want to go ahead and start opening up the phone lines, I can take over the chat from here and we'll roll until we get the phone lines.
Yeah,
open.
Go ahead.
Let's see where you just.
All right, everybody. Phone lines are now open, so feel free to call in. Phone number is right there, 401-830-9189. Just keep in mind, when you talk, all three of us will be able to hear you, but you will not be able to hear Chris or Jason. So if you got a hot take, drop it, and then you want to just back out and then listen. We try and keep it to about a 2-minute conversation if we can. But I am going to do this. So I am going to pose a question. So if somebody calls in, this is the question that we're going to ask. Does the Linderbaum signing fix the Raiders' offensive line? I want to hear what people have to say about that.
And I'll keep my take until later. All righty. Cool Kev coming in.
We got a couple calls coming in.
They're rocking.
Hold on. You're on with Raider Nation Voices. State your name.
Rorschach's Journal,
I knew
March 9th, 2026. First and foremost, to the hosts, Beth, Jason, Chris, salute to you. Now that the off-season has started for our Raiders, we are now major players and not Dollar Tree shoppers.
First and foremost, to your question, is the Linderbaum signing overrated or overpriced? No. Think about it. How many times have we been in this position where we couldn't afford players and we end up signing the best available lineman / center when it starts? I mean, you got to give them credit for that, because now that we're in Las Vegas, even though we don't have home field advantage yet, we have the cash that we can spend, and we can give them their bonuses and all that stuff up front. Think about it. Now we're major players. So there's no question you're going to have to overpay for something like that. And there's no state tax in Vegas. So we're going to get the players that we want, which is great, because we've never been able to do that before. Now that Spytek is able to do his job, he's going to start cooking, and we're going to really look like a major organization for once, and who knows how long. As for everything else, it's all going to fall in place. We just got to be patient, because again, we haven't been here before.
Yeah.
This is something new. Think about that. It's not the old Raiders. This is new. So you flip Max for 2 first-round picks and Linderbaum. That's basically what you did. And you saved the money on him, you know, instead of paying Max. What do you save? About maybe close to $5 million? And you're able to pay another player. So you get 2 players for a little bit over Max Crosby's salary.
Yeah, if you look at it that way, that totally makes sense. So basically the money we were spending on Max, we just took and put towards him with a little bit left over. So yeah, you're right. Ultimately, we saved money if you think about it.
Mm-hmm.
And remember, he's going to make JPJ, and he's already tweeted it, because I was watching Graf's show earlier. I was on fucking since 8:30, working and trying to, listening. He's already put it out there. Hey, we're ready to get to work. He's happy about it. So Linderbaum's going to make JPJ a lot better. So this line, they're not done. This line, remember, it's going to fit. He's looking for players to fit the offensive system, and he's looking players to fit the defensive system. And we got 2 more draft picks now. So I know what they're going to do is solidify for Mendoza when he does play, even though, you don't like him, but he is the number 1 overall pick. We're going to get him. Now you have room to play with. You have the number 14, and you got just 2 more compensatory picks. So it adds to our total of picks. So he's going to wheel and deal in the later rounds, maybe even the 14th pick. If our player is not there, he can trade down, get some more picks, and then select the guy that you don't select at 14, you select at 20-something or a few picks down. This guy is actually fucking playing chess, man. 3D chess like in the Big Bang Theory, not regular chess, and we're here for it, right? You know, we can laugh. Jeff, come on. This is the first time I know I saw you in there. You're excited.
Oh, I am.
And
Totally.
with Hammer, because I jumped from Grass to Hammer, and then I saw you in there, but I really wasn't doing because I'm doing my job, so I'm a little bit on lunch now, so I just wanted to call in and say, hey, this is a good start. It's day one. I wouldn't say winners or losers and all that. We got who we wanted.
Yeah.
He's getting who we need, who we want, and who we need. That's it. I don't look at these grades. I never really do. But now I probably will because it feels different. It really does. Because, again, we've never been here before.
No, this is uncharted waters for us as fans.
Yes.
We've never, we're not used to this. Don't forget, again, we're also at the point where the GM position is still fairly new to us, if you think about it. You know, we never had a true GM as long as Al Davis was alive, and any ones that we've had in here have been other than possibly Reggie McKenzie. Yes, I know Telesco made some decent moves, some decent picks and such. But this has really shown me this year versus last year that Spytek is 100% in charge of this, and he's doing it, and he's doing it smart. You know, we're addressing the major needs. You know, we're not going out and like, oh, this guy's the best receiver out there, even if we didn't need him, or top tight end, let's go get him anyway. You know, we're not doing shake your head type moves or scratch your head.
He did. Spytek did say this and Hammer on Sunday show, and then today I think he said it. You know, Spytek is not going to just pick you because of your name on your jersey. You know, he's going to do it as best as he can. But fits our situation. So, things can turn. Maybe they can turn around. Why not us, right? Year one, but I don't expect that. I don't want to. I don't want to put that high expectation on it. Just let them do their thing. And if we win more games than last year, great. If we're the same, okay. But as long as we see improvement, that's all we want to see, right?
Yeah.
Just improvement on what happened last year. So again, it's new. I mean, we were only able to dip our toe in, the pool. Now we're actually freaking in it. And we're swimming, and we're not just sitting on the sidelines and being like, damn, what if?
Yeah.
It's something new, and I've been embracing that. And, I hear your guys' your opinions and your takes. And sometimes I go the other way and I'm thinking about stuff like this where, hey, this is uncharted territory, man. We've never been here before, and a lot of people don't know how to react to it. I'm just kind of sitting back and just letting, the boat ride the waves, man. Like almost like a surfboard. You're just riding the waves and you're just coasting, and we'll see how it goes. But off to a good start, man.
Yeah, definitely.
I thought it would be us. It would be us and then the Giants.
I actually wasn't expecting us to be this active right away, right from the get-go. That blew my mind. That's why I'm sitting here. I'm like, holy shit. It's like I woke up just in time for it to start, and I'm like, damn, I couldn't keep up with everything going on throughout the whole league.
Yeah,
It's on hold. Give us one moment. We'll get you on in a sec.
This time change sucks always, but now that this is starting, you're going to see, probably some other stuff that trails in day 2, day 3. And remember, these things, they're pretty much these contracts they haven't signed on the dotted line yet. So I don't want to sit here and then be like, oh my gosh, he didn't sign. Because they can always back out of it as well. Yeah. So we got to wait till Wednesday where they put pen to paper. But hey, it's just starting. Just ride the wave. Just got to be positive. No more of that negative stuff anymore. So, all right. Salute to you guys.
Have a good man. Thanks for calling in. I appreciate you, Rorschach.
Yeah, no problem, Jeff. It's always a pleasure.
Later,
Thanks for the time, and we'll talk to you soon.
All right, bye.
Hey, I'm going to roll through a couple of the chats here. Jeff, real quick. Tanner Jack coming in. Woo, great day for sure. We're taking Mendoza now. I think that's pretty much lockstep anyways. But Tanner Jack, what do you think about the receiver that we picked
Hello,
up?
you're on the Raider Nation Voices. Told you it's going to roll.
Hey, what's up, Jeff?
What's up? Real quick, Mario, yep. I am going to be at the draft in Pittsburgh. Wife and I are going out there. We'll be there Wednesday. We'll be there the whole weekend, but we're going to be up. We're going to get there for Wednesday. What's up, Howell?
Yo, Chris, get off my turf. Is he reacting to that?
Yeah, he's smiling and laughing.
So your question is, does the the Linderbaum signing fix the O-line, right?
Yeah.
That's a yes and no answer. No in the immediate, like we don't suddenly have an awesome line just because of him, right? We still have line problems.
80%,
but
80%.
Yes, because his signing is
Jason
going to make
80%.
other. What?
Yeah.
Jason says 80%. So does Chris.
His signing is going to make other good offensive linemen want to play with us. Like you know what I'm saying? Because he's the kind of center people want to play alongside. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And we really need only one more decent offensive lineman to make our line solid. Because I believe in what Charles Grant can become, and Colton Miller will be good if he doesn't get injured again, and so on. And JPJ wasn't awful at guard, right? So it doesn't fix the line, but it comes close to it. And I would say Linderbaum is sort of like line capital for us right now, which means what I just said, which means that other offensive linemen might start looking at the Raiders just because he's here. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
So that's kind of what I have to say about that. But I also agree with you on another thing. I did not expect Spytech to go and do 3 big free agent signings in one day.
No,
Linderbaum,
he's not done yet. So I'm sure there's more coming. There's definitely more in the pipeline.
We haven't even put a dent in our
Linderbaum, Hay, and who else? Johnson.
Yeah, another 19 in cap.
I mean, these are great signings too. Now just so you know, I think Spytech will eventually go back to his being careful, sort of slow, methodical pace of building his team, and that's what he should do, right?
Mm-hmm.
But be careful with our money. I've always said that. But for now, he is making all the right moves from what I can see from the outside looking in, and I am loving how the future looks right now.
Oh yeah, you got to be. I mean, you got to be excited just for the simple fact that we're going after good players. You know, Kwity Paye might be the only one out of the 3 so far that's like, you know, but I still think it's an improvement. Definitely is.
Oh yeah, he's better than most of what we have on the defensive line right now.
God, yeah, and that's what you got to look at. You got to look at overall, how does it improve the team? If it's a betterment for the team, then it's a no-brainer. You know, we're not bringing guys in that are worse than what we already have in the locker room now. You know, if you're bringing in guys that have the same ability or lesser, then those are the head scratches. Like, what are we doing?
Mm-hmm.
You know, it's not even possible.
Bring in what's going to make the team better.
Yeah. And I think Spytech is probably going to focus on defensive linemen tomorrow. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
So I think he's got 1 or 2 more signings, and we're probably going to pick up another receiver in free agency, although I don't know who. I do know Romeo Dobbs is available, and we talked about him before.
No, I don't think he is anymore.
Mm-mm.
Somebody signed him?
He did go somewhere. I know I saw that earlier.
Like, went to...
Well, who's the other one we were thinking about from, I think maybe the Dolphins?
Jalen Waddle,
semi-star receiver, not the best receiver in the league, but semi-all-pro type of guy that was being talked about to be brought here. Could have sworn it was somebody with the Dolphins.
It was Jalen Waddle. Some people have referred to making a trade.
Yeah, me and you were just talking about this guy too, like 3 weeks ago.
Yeah, he's not a free agent though. Well, not Tyreek. Fuck Tyreek. I don't want.
No, not Tyreek. No, this is someone else. I can't think of it, but whoever it is, I hope we bring him here. Like, who are we going? Like, who do you think we should bring here? Who do you think they're going to bring here?
I don't know. For what? For what position though?
Receiver.
Well, we did.
They're going to go after another
Naylor
receiver
right now. I mean, so we did address the wide receiver part right now in free agency, somewhat, not perfectly, but somewhat. I mean, it depends. I don't even know what's still out there right now because there's been so many moves that have already gone on. I'm trying to find what I saw about Dobbs. I could have sworn he went somewhere. I'm almost positive he did.
All right, let me look it up for you.
Yeah, that's what I'm doing. I'm looking
at it right now. I don't see him. Let's see.
We could have got him for relatively cheap too, so that kind of sucks.
The Giants re-signed Elmanor, former Raider.
There's nothing populating yet with
Did anybody sign Kappa? It'd be funny if somebody did.
What's
up?
No one's going to sign his ass.
Well, he wasn't half bad at center. He could be a backup center for somebody. But anyway, I don't know, man. I think we need one more receiver just for, just to give have like a dual threat type thing going on. And then I think we need one more offensive lineman that he doesn't have to be a superstar, but just like a decent one. And then our line is set. Then we can depend on Lindenbaum, whoever this guy is, Grant, JPJ, and Miller. But we should get a decent backup for Miller in case he gets injured again.
Oh, wow. Look at this. So Daniel Jones and his reps just rejected a 3-year, $100 million offer, which was $33.5 million a year from the Colts.
Coming off a torn knee.
He rejected it?
Yep. And they counted with a contract worth about $50 million per year.
Yeah, I heard last week that he signed that contract.
He rejected it. Him and his reps, his agents rejected the original offer from the Colts, and he counted with a $50 million offer.
How stupid can he possibly be? He's not Joe Montana.
Just let you know, Jeff. Romeo
I know he's getting if that's the case, his head is getting way too big, man. Either that or he just wants to get out of Indianapolis for some reason.
Yeah.
But he's not a quarterback that's like, I know he did well last year, but he had great coaching. But he's not a quarterback that's going to come into, I mean, he's not Drew Brees by any stretch of the imagination.
Yeah, Eric, I think that evens it out. I mean, we save money in the long run too. So even that contract that we just signed Linderbaum to, it's still less than what we were paying Max. So we still have a little bit of extra money type of thing. If you look at it that way, because let's put it this way: if Max was still here, would we have signed Linderbaum? Would he have taken a lesser offer?
It would have hurt us in other areas.
That's
I don't know.
That's a whole different scenario, I'm just referring to stuff in the chat. Sorry, but I think with us giving away Max like that, getting the draft picks in return was also a huge selling point on saying, hey, let's sink whatever this kid wants for a pay into this, because either way, it's still less than what we were paying Max. And we locked down that center. We helped lock down fixing this offensive line, which was a blaring obvious need last year.
I still think we should go after Marshawn Lattimore, especially since we can get him for way cheaper than what he would have been in the past. If he doesn't work out, he doesn't work out. But if he returns to old form, we've got a shutdown corner there to go with Stokes and Johnson.
Yeah,
that's not a good way.
Marshawn Lattimore, when he can go one-on-one with just about anybody. So Lattimore, Stokes, and Johnson, that would be like almost a second coming of a Legion of Boom, I think.
No, I don't know about that.
No,
I mean, Johnson's good, but
I don't
Johnson
know how he
fits
in. What were they running? What was he running primarily when he was in New Orleans? Were they running a 3-4 down there or a 4-3?
Dennis Allen likes to run a 4-3.
Then we're doing a 3-4. So I mean, it's how does he fit into this? I don't know. I don't know.
Well, Lattimore's strengths are one-on-one. I mean, like that's where he really shines.
Yeah.
He's probably one of the best deep cover corners in the whole league. Johnson can't do that. Johnson is more for short slant passes and stuff like that. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
He's more of a nickel guy. But Marshawn Lattimore can hang deep with anybody, and that's what his strength is. You know, if we bring him here and he returns to old form, he basically shuts down one side of the field.
Remember, everybody, phone lines are open, 401-830-9189. Call in, drop your hot take.
Yeah, and I'll let you get to the next caller, man. I've said what I needed to say, but I will talk to you soon.
Thanks, Elbo.
All right, man. Thanks, brother.
Yep.
Good. So I was saying that receiver he's still available. Dobbs is still out there. Yeah. So I don't know if they're gonna target him or not, but he's still there.
I wouldn't say. I mean, we're better than what we were at wide receiver. I don't think we're done with the wide receivers yet. I don't. I think we still need to do something else to add.
We're going to be aggressive at wide receiver in the draft, Jeff.
Yeah, so I think they're going to get a receiver in the draft or anything else.
I don't know how I feel about that kid from USC. I know he's talented and everything. The kid just
who, Lemon?
Yeah. I mean, Chris, you're a USC guy.
Yeah,
I mean,
I'm a USC fan, and he doesn't rub me the wrong way, but it's like, dude's weird to me. It's just he seems like it's all about himself. It's just weird. I mean,
how is a kid like that going to fare in Vegas? Is my question, because he seems like he's totally out there.
Yeah, he's like, yeah, he's weird. I mean, on the field, yeah, he's pretty good, but then. Everybody talking about he can catch, he can do that. But one thing I remember, folks, is that off the field, this is important as on the field, what they do off the field. And a lot of excuse me, guys.
And I agree, Eric. We got to start looking at linebackers in free agency. Whatever's out there, is it something that's worth bringing? Oh, the Bears are trading wide receiver DJ Moore to the Bears, to the Bills.
Yeah,
that was reported the other day.
Yeah.
For a second-round pick.
Wow.
See, Javre says, I'm in a Cardinal live chat saying, haha, we got Linderbaum. The shit these Cards fans that they got better.
Way to go, John Raider.
Than we will.
There you go. Roll them.
What's up, Tanner Jack? What's going on, brother? I know Tanner asked something earlier, too. Sorry, guys. We got to catch up with the chat here. Raider Nation, Jason's in the house. What's up, Jason? Let's see. Oh, here it is. What do you think about that receiver we picked up? I like it. I like it a lot, to be honest with you.
Yeah, good.
And I like the fact that it came out of left field. Like there was no talk of it. He could go here.
He's a good slot receiver. As I was watching some of his tape today, and like he has some good cuts and some good route running. So that helps out big time. I mean, he's not a flashy receiver like the big guys, big name guys.
Well, that's just it. He was buried behind those two in Minnesota.
Huh?
He was buried in Minnesota up there. When he got a chance to come out and play, though, I mean, he showed.
Right.
Let's see. What's up, Brandon? And we got to catch back up here. Sorry, chat. We're way behind. What's up, Tex? What's going on, man? How you doing, brother?
What's up, Tex?
What's up, John? What do you think we drafted number 14? Talk to me after this first big, massive wave is over with the free agency, and then just totally look at the roster, and then I think we'd have a better feeling. I mean, it doesn't mean that we're not going to – I mean, we could possibly still – I'm not saying me. I'm saying the Raiders could possibly still move that pick too. I mean, they could do anything with that. That number 14 is not solid. Let's put it that way. We've got things we can do with that 14. You know, the one obviously is going to go for Mendoza, which is fine. We've now started the solidification of this offensive line where I feel confident that if we brought him in, we're going to be able to protect him way better.
Makes you feel a little bit better what we did today.
Yes, it does.
Yeah, it does.
Yes, it does.
That
it still remains to be seen until we get into the meat and potatoes of stop practicing and preseason games and everything, how good these guys really are together as a unit.
Mm-hmm.
But on paper right now, already a better offensive line than
we had last year. With Linderbaum, he is going to bring that captain leadership. Remember we talked about leadership down the middle of the field? He has that. He was that for Baltimore.
What's up,
he was that leader. So, and you bring it right down the middle of the field, from the quarterback to the center to the nose tackle to the linebacker to the strong safety, and then you let the rest of the leadership filter out. But utmost, I mean, there's so many intangibles with bringing him in that you're not even going to see those on tape. You know, he's from Iowa, for crying out loud.
It's like they breed these guys out in the field.
Oh, they do. Nebraska, Iowa, all those corn-fed guys, man. That's what they do. They breed them.
You go look at that offensive line coach at Iowa, at his resume.
Oh, I didn't know that.
It matches it right up with Rick Dennison.
Denver won it.
I didn't know that Denver had shown interest in Naylor.
Mm.
Good. Oh. Fuck them. That means we snuck them. We scooped them from them. Good.
Yeah. And that's what's amazing about these signings. Like, we scooping up players that normally we wouldn't get because of our bad GMs, our bad front office, or didn't have the money. But now we're getting some good players. I mean, like I said, Linderbaum was the surprise of the day. You all talked about it. We should get Linderbaum, and we got him. Now, Naylor was a surprise, and the other guy was surprised too. Cornerback we got, that trade. Normally we wouldn't get stuff like that. Not in the past. We will sit back sign like Kappa and stuff like that.
So a question for the chat and anybody that calls in, and for you two guys up here with me too. What position should the Raiders go for next or attack next? What's the next priority? Keep in mind, we got a center now. We grabbed Kwity Paye for the edge. We grabbed the wide receiver. We traded for a corner.
We got a
defensive. We re-signed Stokes.
The defensive pay, yeah. I'm gonna say linebackers or a free safety, a dedicated free safety. If they don't get one in the draft, but I'd say a linebacker and a free safety, or either or. But it's not really too many linebackers out there.
So what did you say, Jason?
Devin Lloyd hasn't signed yet, has he?
Who?
Lloyd? No, I haven't seen anything on him.
Or Edmonds? Yeah, has he signed yet?
Edmonds? Nah, he went to the Giants.
Are you shitting me?
Yeah, no, seriously. He signed with the Giants.
I took down my tracker. It was slowing down my 1999 Commodore 128.
Well, you're on a Tandy. What do you expect? Texas Instruments special.
It's a Commodore 128. Okay, relax.
Radio Shack.
Jason's streaming live from his speak and play.
So
speak and say.
See, it's a CNC. You got to pull the handle.
CNC, yeah.
Pull the handle.
John says running back. Need a vet running back to run with Jetty. I don't know if we necessarily need a veteran. We just need another running back to complement him. And I if we don't do it in free agency, I definitely see us doing it in the draft. We have to because right now we got Genty, you got Kalia and Laube, and I'm not safe. I don't feel safe with those two backing him up. They're not the type of change of pace guys.
We still have Zamir White too, don't we?
No, we don't. He's free.
No, we don't. He's free agent.
Yeah, Mozart was only a 1-year deal. He's gone.
He's out. Yeah.
So we've got 3 running backs on this roster right now. And Ingold, we can't even go for him for fullback because he went to the Chargers.
I'd like to see him get that fullback from Indiana.
Your fullback / tight end, yeah.
Cool Kev says still need 2 corners, linebacker, and a D tackle. I think we're going to get the tackle in the draft. We're going to get one of those zero tech guys.
Yeah, we're going to need a bubble butt in the middle.
Yeah.
And there's some really good ones. I mean, Chris McClellan is projected to go in the 4th round. And if we get him in the 4th round, I'll be ecstatic.
See, I get what you're saying, Nugget Overdose, but I don't see us drafting a center now. If we didn't get Linderbaum, I was all for drafting one. I know everybody's high on Slaughter. I really like the kid from Kansas State, Hetch.
Yeah.
I like that kid. I like what I saw from him. He's built the way you want a center to be. Mm-hmm. He's built big in the ass. So he's bottom heavy basically. You know, so it's going to be tough to move a guy like that. You know.
Mm-hmm.
Duncan said, "Need 2 linebackers, a free safety, 1 or 2 corners, a kicker, and a returner,
and a partridge in a pear tree."
As far as returners,
linebacker,
we used what Lobby last year as returner.
Mm-hmm.
We had Zamir back there as returner a few different times. Mosert was back there.
Yeah.
I think early in the season they were using Genty too, which I thought was stupid.
Yeah, we did.
We could use Tucker as a kick returner too. Punt returner, kick returner.
You could use Tucker. Jackson, we had him back there. A couple. Bachman was another one.
Uh-huh.
I don't know, but we definitely need a kicker. We're probably just going to get one in free agency, whatever's out there.
There's going to be kickers that are UDFAs coming out of college.
Yeah, exactly, and that's the other thing. And nobody drafts a kicker except you.
Yeah, we do.
Yeah, we do. Well, we did.
Long snapper, I'm telling you, we should just re-sign. Bob and Moya should have already been slated for re-signing, plain and simple. Just be done with it. You know, as long as AJ Cole's here, don't screw up that. Don't screw up that connection between those two. You know, don't make AJ Cole have to stop worrying about a new long snapper. You know, just re-sign Bob and Moya. Just be done with it.
I think our priority right now would be linebacker. We got to get that plug and play line. It's if Devin Lloyd is still out there, man, just pay the man, bring him in. You have a call?
Yes, we do. Because we got 2 coming in.
You can only answer one.
You're on Raider Nation Voices. State your name.
They put you on hold.
Hello.
Oh man. Hey, how y'all doing?
What's up, man? What's going on?
Hello. What's going on, man? Just want to call in. I think the front office is cooking. I think Spy Tech is doing a great job. I like what they're doing. I love the Linderbaum pick. I mean, not the pick, but the pickup. You know, I think that's good. I like the receiver. You know, he kind of reminds me a lot of Trey Tucker. He doesn't seem as fast, but I mean, height-wise, he's around the same height. I kind of like being too deep at you know, like at least every position. That's what when you see good teams, you know, when the players hurt, that's why you never see lost production, you know, with the good teams because they're deep at multiple positions. So, you know, I think it's good to have a couple of slot receivers, you know. So far, so good. I do want to see us maybe pick up more linebackers. I'm hoping for Devin Lloyd, but, you know, who knows? I know we spent a lot of money so far. So I don't know how that's going to go. But I do want to get you guys' thoughts on what do you think we should do in the draft, of course, after the Mendoza pick with the number 14, because I think these picks are important. The number 14 and that number 36 pick. What do you guys think we should do?
Jason, you want to answer that one first? I'll relay for you. You won't be able to hear his take.
I think to be quite honest with you, the number 14 pick, I think we should use that as house money and maybe pick up an extra second round pick.
He's saying we should use it as house money and pick up another second round pick and trade further back into the first.
3 or 4 spots.
Oh, he's saying get more draft capital.
Yeah,
that would be a win-win situation.
You know, more bodies. That wouldn't. It is a deep draft.
That's just it. There's a lot of talent to be had here, and like most of us have said it. The meat and potatoes is in that second, third, and fourth.
If you can tell the caller no more than 5 positions
I agree
back.
with that too. I was thinking with that at least the 14th and the 36th pick. I was thinking at least with one of those picks, you can pick up another skill player. You know, on some draft boards, I'm seeing Jordan Tyson falling a lot. You know, I know he was hurt in college, but I think he would be great in QBX system. A guy like that, explosive. You know, you pair him with Mendoza and you know, some other pieces, and I think we got an offense that's ready to battle for the future. You know, with any team. You know,
Yeah,
I think it's important for us to make sure our offense, especially for our division, you got the Chiefs over there. Even though the kid is hurt, I know he'll be back, and he's a great, so he'll be ready to come back with a vengeance. When we speak of Mahomes, and you got the guy over there with the Chargers. I mean, and then our division is one of the best divisions in football. So I think it's important for us to be explosive on offense and have the right pieces on defense.
It looks like it's reporting Jawan Taylor, right tackle. Looks like the Raiders are signing.
Yeah, no, Jason was just talking. It looks like we just grabbed the right tackle from Jawan Taylor.
It just popped up.
Jawan Taylor. From where?
Kansas City.
He was from Kansas City.
That was the guy always offside.
We needed a right tackle. I'm not familiar with the guy, but maybe he's a backup. Maybe he's a guy who had potential. But that's a good pickup because I thought we were starving at the right tackle. But I don't want to take up too much time, man. I just wanted to call in and say what's up to you guys, man.
No problem, man. Thank you very much for calling in, man. We appreciate you.
All right, man.
Thanks.
Let me get my side of what you talk about the 14th pick. I didn't get a chance to say anything, but
hold on. We got another call here too. They have one on hold. You're on with Raider Nation Voices. State your name.
Hello, this is Bonus Duncan.
What's up, Duncan?
Not much. Just driving home from work right now. We got some good weather and trying to go home and enjoy it with my daughter to go out for a walk.
There you go. So, Minshew went to the Cardinals, and they just said that Travis Kelce just re-signed a 1-year deal.
Good for them.
So he's not retiring.
Okay.
Damn it. You're going to deal one more year. The Swifty, nifty, twitty, titties, whatever.
They kind of died down on that, but that was mainly because they sucked last year.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah. Also got to remember Mahomes might miss like the first half of the season too because he's still hurt.
Well, yeah, major knee construction, so yeah.
Yeah, so they're probably going to be trying to push for a wild card and might be lucky to get that. But it also gives that quarterback that they were starting at the end of the season the whole off season to like train up to be the number one. So he's going to get some quality time to actually improve. So it'll be interesting to see how he does.
Broncos just released Dre Greenlaw.
Yeah.
That's cap saver.
More than likely.
They also re-signed Singleton, another linebacker, for a 2-year deal.
What was that?
They also re-signed Singleton. He was another linebacker of theirs.
Oh, KC? Oh, no.
The Broncos.
Denver.
Yeah.
So SoCal's asking, should we take a chance, or would we take a chance on Greenlaw
for the right price?
Yeah, that's be cheap.
Maybe. No, I mean, I would rather put all my chips in trying to get Lloyd first.
Yeah, I agree.
Exactly.
I agree with that.
I agree too.
That should be the major attraction right now is doing what we can to get his ass in Vegas.
Also, my main point in calling is I wanted to talk about getting a great returner. I don't want to have these guys that, they can play returner. No, fuck that. I want a great returner. I want to have positive field position every single time we get the ball. Yeah. No more of this bullshit of, they can catch the ball and kind of run. I don't want that. I want a great returner. The last time we had a great returner was back in Jacoby Ford days.
I have a great suggestion for my partner there and who we should pick up. And probably get him in the 7th round.
Kicker, there's 2 really good kickers in college that may actually be drafted in the 6th round or later. I know one of them's from Michigan. I don't remember the other one, what school he went to.
Hey, relay this to Mr.
Jason's saying something. Hold on. Go ahead, Jason.
I say we draft in the 7th round or UDFA none other than the Jacob DeJesus from Cal Berkeley as a kick returner.
He said either in the 7th or undrafted Jacob. What is his last name?
Jacob DeJesus.
Jacob DeJesus from Cal Berkeley.
Undrafted.
I take him
as a UDFA or even in the
no. This is personal, MFers. We're drafting him.
He said it's personal. He wants us to draft him.
Yeah, that's a guy he knows that while he was at Manteca High.
Mm-hmm.
Oh yeah, that's why he went.
You're catching on.
I know. Jason keeps bringing it up, which is awesome. I love it.
Chris is wearing his Rod Martin jersey right now. That's what he's wearing.
I need an excuse to buy his jersey from the Raiders. And he's a...
No, somebody just asked Chris in the chat what jersey he was wearing.
Oh. Also, in the late rounds, I really want Nowakowski, the tight end from Indiana, because he can play fullback. He can also move out to the slot. He's going to be a great utility in the NFL.
Marcel Reese.
Yeah, you know what? People call me crazy when I said we still need to look at a tight end late in this draft. Because you still don't know what's going to happen with Michael Mayer. Is he going to survive the whole season or not? You know, Brock, hopefully he stays 100% healthy. You know, we need to have something else as another plan, you know?
Give Nowakowski number 45.
Nowakowski, I'm not looking at as a true tight end. I'm looking at him as a utility player and mainly a fullback.
Yeah, which is fine. I'm fine with a utility guy.
So it's a depth piece at tight end, but he's not there just for depth and specialties. He can actually contribute in other areas.
Yeah. Yeah, Eric. Yeah, so we brought that up a little earlier. Yeah, man. Guy from Rhode Island went to Hendricken, went to URI, went to Indy. I wanted him when he came out. I was all for him.
Kind of the same thing we're talking about now, Jeff, with Jacob DeJesus.
Does anybody know if Nakobe Dean signed with anybody?
I haven't heard. Have you guys heard? I know. Was it Kobe Bryant went somewhere? Somebody. Where did he go?
Let me see if I can get my tracker to work.
Yeah, Kobe Bryant signed with somebody.
I know that was because I heard people crying about that one. What's up, my 2 cents? What's going on? Try to see. I don't think there's anything else big going on right now. Oh, Anzalone went to the Bucks.
Not bad.
Who did?
Anzalone from Detroit.
Holy
that's a good pickup.
Yeah. Yep, there it is right there. Just saw it now too. Giants signing Edmonds 3 years, $36 million, $23 million guaranteed.
That's crazy. Well, the Lions released Taylor Decker, tackle.
Also, for the offensive line, I think we need to get 2 more guys, whether one be in free agency and one in the draft or 2 in the draft.
Tell them we just signed Taylor from Kansas City.
Yeah, we just got one from Kansas City just now.
Oh, really?
Yeah, you on the? I said it while you're on the phone. Jawan Taylor.
Okay.
The right tackle. So Greg asked, you like the moves? He goes, I'm enjoying this. Yeah, we're all happy with the moves so far, right? I mean, Jason, Chris.
It's very strategic.
Chris?
Oh, I'm just looking at what's going on here. I'm just seeing all the updates. Oh, yeah, I'm happy with the moves, man. This is what we should have had a long time ago with these GMs. He's making smart, calculated moves. You know, he's signing guys to 3 years, not signing a 1 year deal, but he's signing guys to a good contract. You know, so I'm happy with it.
Yeah, you're right, Greg. Can't be mad. Can't be mad with these moves. They're smart.
I'm just trying to get these free agents, all the guys down together, see what's happening here. Sorry about that.
Yeah, I know it's a little too. Oh, sorry.
I was gonna say I know it's a little too early for this, but if you guys, what, just for shits and giggles, I know it doesn't really mean shit right now. What are you giving the grade right now for the Raiders for these free agency moves so far today?
Is he going to
Jason's
answer?
Frozen. His Tandy computer's freezing up on him.
Can you hear me?
I can hear you.
A-.
You say A-, Duncan?
Yeah.
I'm gonna say B+ right now. I think a couple more things we got to do. But right now it's a B+.
Jason?
I was at A- until Duncan spoke up. Now I'm going with an A.
I'm going A+ just for the fact that we got the guy that I wanted from the start. But realistically, I'm gonna just hold tight at a B+ to an A. I'm kind of teetering.
I'm right there.
Because it all still remains to be seen, obviously. But right now, based on what we've done, I think we've made smart moves. We didn't break the bank for some of these. I know everybody's crying about how much we paid for Linderbaum and everything. But just look at it in context of this. We traded away Max, and the money we would be paying Max went to cover Linderbaum with a little extra left over. So in a way, we're still saving money if you think about it, And we got an additional 2 draft picks out of doing that too. 1 this year, 1 next year. So I'm happy. I'm extremely happy. So Ja Raider says A+. Cool Kev says A-. SoCal says B. What's up, Alec? What's going on, man? Yeah, my 2 cents are other tight end right now. A third one is Ian Thomas. Alex says B. Charles says A. Greg gives it an A-. Yaya gives it a B. Yeah, Alex, that's the best part of this whole thing right now. Let's see. Tanner Jack says Jawan Taylor is a talented elite level pass blocking right tackle, but his performance is severely hindered by an extreme league leading volume of penalties. While he helps secure the edge for
that's Mahomes. The biggest knock on him is his penalties.
Yeah. That's what I'm saying. He led the league in penalties, so that's the only thing.
His tendency for illegal formation and holding penalties make him a high risk, high reward player. It all depends. I'm curious what we paid for him.
A lot of his illegal formations was because of Max Crosby.
Yeah, changed his grade to a B+.
Oh, we're grading on a curve now.
Yeah. Every team overpays for at least 1 or 2 players. Tanner Jack gave it an A equal. He meant to say A+.
Yeah. It's the same key. He just didn't hit the shift key.
Alex says, could he pay a decent move? Naylor, okay, I guess. The part I like about the Naylor thing still is the fact that it came out of nowhere.
Yeah.
It just shows that we're really looking around as to what's out there and what can really help this team.
That's the Jacoby
he automatically improves the wide receiver room without a doubt.
That's the replacement of Jacoby Meyer.
Yeah, I agree. Naylor can easily be a top end number 2 receiver if given the opportunities.
Yeah. You gonna say something, Chris?
No, salute to my 2 cents. No.
All right.
I'm still looking at this tracker, man. I'm trying to keep up. My tracker is slow. Gotta get off this gateway computer.
Tama, who's in the chat, he lives in the Baltimore area. He's a Raiders fan. He goes, I'm from Baltimore, and the fans are not happy about us getting Linderbaum. I love it. And you know what? There's some Raider fans that weren't upset that Max went to Baltimore. So it works doubly good for me because I'm one of those. I'd rather have the draft picks for Max.
I agree. So,
well, we talk about all we need to do as Raider fans to talk crap to Baltimore fans is tell them, hey, you took Max Crosby, but you gave us 2 first-round picks and Linderbaum.
Yeah, you gave us 3 for 1. We'll take it.
Oh,
and we saved money.
Oh,
that's what you call
nice shot, shopping. Duncan. Nice shot.
And we stand at $119 million in salary cap space.
A few weeks ago that they want to be intelligently aggressive.
Mm-hmm.
Exactly.
Tanner Jack added more here about Juwan. He says pass protection. He's considered one of the better right tackles in the league for pass protection, offering high-level protection. Other than the penalties, that automatically puts him above Glaze, in my opinion. He's already been a starter in the NFL. He's already shown his elite talent. So now you look at this. So now our offensive line right now on paper, Colton Miller left tackle, JPJ left guard, Linderbaum center. Let's put Caleb Rogers at right guard. And this kid here.
Juwan Taylor at right tackle.
Juwan Taylor at right tackle. That offensive line is light years ahead of where we were last year. Because there's no Forsythe, there's no Parham, there's no Meredith out there, there's no Kappa.
You forgot one key component with all of this.
And they can still draft somebody.
Yes. Yeah, for the future, definitely. Left tackle, preferably.
Rick Dennison.
I really want Vega from Penn
That's
State.
it right there. Jason Downs just said
I was watching some film on him yesterday. They were highlighting it on it was something I saw on the online. It was what's his name? Brian Baldinger was talking about him. And dude, he's fucking kid's a beast. Because you got to think about it. We got to do something for left tackle for the future. We have to look at the future also, not just the immediate need right now. Because we got Colt Mill for 2 more years. He's got injury issues, obviously. You know, so
Jason's calling me right now. He wants me to hang up. Jerk face.
No, I'm not.
This offensive line. If we can pick up a left tackle that we can groom for the future to take over for Miller, even while Miller's still active, why he's still here. If he's better than Miller, then guess what? Sorry, Colton, we love you, brother, but you need to understand where you're at in your career. You know?
Well, he's doing this move.
I also want to throw out there that we may possibly have our future left tackle in Grant.
Yeah,
that is a possibility.
Hey, get Dungus off the phone.
And then also, I think you still need to keep constructing the offensive line and the mindset that JPJ is not there, because he has so far been extremely injury prone.
Yeah. The concussion issue still worries me that he might not be long term.
Yeah. So I think drafting Vega is a great move because it allows him to start off competing with Rodgers for a starting spot. And then Rodgers or Vega can take over when JPJ gets hurt again.
Vega? Which Vega is he talking about?
I don't know.
Is it Magoa that he's talking about from Miami?
Just let you know, Kobe Bryant went to the Seattle Seahawks. Is that what you remember?
Is that where it was? Okay.
Seattle Seahawks. Well, they can't hear me, Jeff, so you got to repeat it. So,
but I'm gonna let you go. I just got home. I'm gonna enjoy our good weather.
All right, man. Have fun with the kid.
Bye, Duncan.
Have a good night, everyone.
Yeah, brother. My 2 cents gave it a B+. Oh yeah, same here about Max. Yeah, I love it. I love watching the team have a meltdown.
You gave us 2 first-round picks and Linderbaum for Max.
Yeah,
sweet.
So says we're filling holes, bubble butts,
and save money too, Jason. Don't forget about that. And we save some money. Nothing to worry about that.
I will say this: with what we've done in free agency right now, it's intriguing what that number 14 pick could be used for. Yeah. I seriously agree with Jason.
I didn't say mine, but I agree with Jason too. I say we use that for like a bargaining chip. Like, you know, they want the 14 pick. What you gonna give us?
It's house money.
Swap picks. Okay, either swap picks, or we can take your pick, or take a player from you. Yeah, it's house money, like you said.
It's house money.
Yep, play money.
Yep. Yeah, because do what you want with it. Nothing says you have to stick at 14. It's not like it's in the rules. Well, you were given the 14 in the trade. You have to stay with that. Nope.
My personal belief, though, especially in the first and second rounds, is not to move no farther forward to 5 spots forward or 5 spots back, because then you start to really sacrifice what you can get with that pick.
Yeah, SoCal. We just grabbed Juwan Taylor too.
And what Jason said while we was talking to Duncan, he said one key factor that you missed. We got Dennison as offensive line coach.
Yeah.
So
and that's a huge part.
That can be fixed. That him lining up off, like you said, lining up off the line of scrimmage and all that can be fixed.
Mm-hmm.
Well, which is why I said about him is he reminds me of an old school coach, like the one that grabs the face mask and starts yelling at you if you fuck up,
Mm-hmm.
And that's what offensive linemen need, man. They're not little kids. You can't be sensitive around big guys like that, man. Just tell them like it is, man. Don't get them pissed off. That's what you want. You want them pissed off of you because you know what? They're gonna go out there and give them their best because they don't want you pissed at them anymore.
Yeah.
That's how you motivate some people. I'm sorry, that's what it takes.
And back like when you played high school football, your offensive line coach, you bonded with your offensive line coach, and it became one of those deals where you really wanted to make him happy.
Mr. Barr.
Yeah.
Never forget him.
Kenny Forbes was mine. Oh my God, that man! I loved it when he
worked for the electric company. He was a lineman. He always wore the suspenders, had the big gut. Like he had that stance, like he'd knock your ass out in 2 seconds if you said something wrong to him. Like he just looked like an old grizzled military veteran guy that just worked with his hands constantly for his entire life. He was just that nasty, gritty type of guy, that didn't take no shit. You fucked up there on that offensive line. You were gonna hear it. You're definitely gonna hear it. And he was the grab by the face mask guy, pull you in, and you're like, oh, and just be in your face yelling at you. That's what you need, man. You can't be like, oh, here's some orange slices and a banana. Go have that. And then you sit down and think about how you just did that play, and then we'll put you back out there when you're done thinking about it. Can't do that shit, man. It's like, got to get your potassium up and your vitamin C. Come on.
Give him a participation trophy, too. You did good today.
Yeah.
That's funny.
Tanner Jack, they did not screw around with the offensive line this free agency. Hell no.
Oh no.
They looked at the big sign on the board that showed all the gaping holes in this team, and the biggest blaring one was on that offensive line, and they went, all right, we're going to fill that one right now. We're going to fill that right now. We're going to get that one later. And bang, we did it. So kudos to the GM and the front office on this team so far. You're getting a round of applause from me, man.
And Jeff, we said on the show that a few weeks back, that
what's up, Manuel?
We should get O-line in the free agency, and that's exactly what they're doing by a trade or free agency. But basically free agency, we didn't trade for anybody, but we're getting free offensive linemen in free agency, which we said they should do, and that's exactly what they're doing.
I think the one out of all these moves that have happened today, not just with us, but I'm talking with other teams, I think the one that kind of intrigues me the most is Atlanta with Tua. I am surprised that a team actually took a chance on bringing him in with his medical history with the concussions. That scares the living shit out of me. If I was a coach or a GM, that would be such a serious red flag, because those concussions he had were nasty. They were bad. They're probably some of the worst I've seen in live game time. I mean, those. I can't understand how you would take that chance, but I mean, to each his own, I guess. I mean, he's not going to start. He's going to go there as a backup to Penix, but the time he has to get in there, dude, I'd be like this on the sideline as a coach. I'd be like, I don't want to look. I can't look. Let me know when it plays over.
All right, breaking news 1 hour ago from Jordan Schultz. The Packers are releasing two-time Pro Bowl center Eldon Genty. He's expected to be a strong market for an interior line guard center applicable.
How old is he?
I don't think he's that old.
Yeah, it's definitely out there, Eric. I actually just saw it on NFL Network. They just talked about it a minute ago. What's up, man? What's going on? Everybody that's in the channel, if you haven't already, don't forget to hit that thumbs up. All three of us are streaming to our channels, so make sure you go through, hit that subscription, hit the notifications for all three. Helps keep the lights on. We appreciate you all doing this, being here with us, hanging out with us for the last hour and a half.
Yeah, they got plenty of linebackers out there, so you know they go for that.
Hang on, I'll be right.
Yeah, so I don't know. Everybody wants Lloyd. What do you think about Banks?
Got nothing on Jawan Taylor yet. I don't know where that one came from. So pump the brake. Oh no, I was looking for the Jawan Taylor sign. There's nothing yet on Jawan Taylor.
Yeah, I don't see anything popping up. Well, I saw somebody break. I don't know who broke it, but it just popped up. Let's see here.
Yeah, Big Tone. I haven't seen anything either. I went all through X just now looking. Got nothing. Looks like Kyler Murray is going to the Vikings. I kind of suspected that. I got no way answering the phone.
I mean, I was just sitting here muted for a minute. Thank you for calling Raider Nation Voices. What's your name?
Hey, it's Money Chuck. How you guys doing today?
Hey, what's up, Money Chuck? What's going on?
Money Chuck.
Not much. I called to pretty much pop a cork with you guys. We got Linderbaum. I remember you were really worried about not getting any good offensive linemen, Jeff. Yeah. And it's time to celebrate, buddy.
Oh, hell yeah. I have been all day since the news came out.
Good for you. So now that we got Linderbaum, I got a question for you guys. Yeah. How much more do we have to address this offensive line? And do we need to attack the guard position or right tackle position?
Right tackle.
I'm leaning towards the right tackle.
I obviously didn't hear the news then. We got oh God, what the hell's the guy's name again?
Jawan Taylor is not confirmed yet, Jeff. Not confirmed.
Not? No. We heard that Jawan Taylor was coming to us from the Chiefs, but I guess it's not 100% confirmed.
Not confirmed. No. I'm still looking at if I need DJs.
That would be an awesome pick, dude.
Yeah, it would be.
And I definitely think that they attack the right positions in free agency, considering what's good in this draft. I'm really glad we went after we went after the secondary too. We got a nickel, and we got a number one corner. So I'm pretty happy, buddy.
Well, let me ask you this: what do you think about Naylor from
the wide receiver? I don't know. I don't know much about him. I just know what I'm learning today. If he is what he is, I thought we had Besh to fill that role as the sure-handed receiver at number 2.
Oh shit! We just got Nakobe Dean.
No.
Oh, we did?
Yeah, we just got Nakobe Dean from the Eagles on a 3-year deal.
We needed that. He's an outside linebacker, right?
Yep.
We needed that, buddy.
Oh, we definitely needed linebacker depth. Yep. I just saw that, Ja Raider. That's awesome.
Wow. So Spy Tech isn't being cheap this year. I got to take my hat off.
He's being smart and spending the money where we need to spend it. This is awesome.
Yeah. But for the first time in a long time, I hope it's not. I hope I'm not being overly excited, but I'm pretty confident in what we're doing. I like this blueprint. I like what we're going in the draft with. Glad we traded Max, and glad what we got for him.
Oh, Michael Pittman went to the Steelers. That's where he went. Wow.
But anyways,
I'm extremely happy with this. This has been a great day so far. Way better than any of the past years I've seen in a long time.
Right. Well, I'm going to get off the phone, but anyways, I do want to leave you guys with that question. Do you think we need to attack the right tackle position or the guard position?
I do. Yeah, I definitely do.
Yeah.
All right. Hey, I'll catch you guys later. Go Raiders, and Jeff, you guys are awesome fans. I'm happy for us.
Thanks, man. I appreciate your money talk.
Take care, buddy.
Later. Whoever was that just calling in, call back. I wasn't able to answer you fast enough. Oh shit! Is this serious too? Are you fucking serious? All this shit's coming out right now. Holy crap! We got Nakobe Dean, Quay Walker, and Kuntz. We re-signed. God damn, Spytek is lighting this shit up. Are you serious? Did you see that, Jason?
I just stepped in. What we got?
We got Nakobe Dean, Quay Walker, and we just re-signed Kuntz. You're on Raider Nation Voices. State your name.
Yes, my name is Eric.
Hey, Eric. What's up?
I just want to say that a few weeks ago, Jeff, you and I, who else was on your show? We mentioned day one of free agency. We said it would be a great start. We said if we signed Lloyd, remember, we said if we started off signing Devin Lloyd, that would be a good way to start off. Well, a few moments ago, I saw that so far before Dean, $73.2 million the Raiders have spent, and I think since we are switching to a 3-4, okay, why we didn't go maybe after the DN from San Diego? Why maybe Jalen Phillips or the DN from Seattle that signed is maybe all these players that we are signing today are going to fit the scheme of the 3-4 that we are going to run. Just my opinion, maybe Dean fits because obviously, but there is no way. This to me is call me crazy. I know. Whoa, Chris and JD, tell me to, pulling the reins on what I'm about to say. But this almost sounds like, hey, maybe they're just looking. Wild card is not out of the possibility. I'm not commenting on that.
Pump the brakes.
No, I know you're not good. I know you don't do records, but
I'm not touching any expectations for this year because
pump those brakes.
No,
I'm not doing it again.
We got the other team.
We absolutely do. But what I was saying earlier in the chat when I said Crosby for Linderbaum, I think that just canceled each other's out. If I'm a Ravens fan,
oh God,
yeah, you got Crosby. What I mean is, if you're a Ravens fan, you got Crosby. But Lamar just lost his captain, the guy that calls the plays for the old one. You just lost him, Lamar. And you get a new center. They're going to get a new center. They have to, probably in free agency because JD just said some team that just cut their center. Lamar has to get acclimated to him, how he snaps the ball. You know what I'm saying? They have to get that down. Losing Linderbaum is huge.
Well, real quick, the problem Baltimore's going to have, though, is their cap. That's the big thing. I think what Baltimore's honestly going to do, now they still have other picks in this draft. They're going to go after one of these rookie centers. They're going to have to. They're going to have to.
Oh, absolutely. And let me tell you something. If they go after a rookie center, I love you, Crosby. You got Crosby. But guess what, Lamar? He does not block for you. So having a rookie center and but these signings today, okay, I don't know if signing Dean is good. I mean, I think he was on the team when they won the Super Bowl. He must be, right? Because he's still on the Eagles. We're getting like veteran leaders, veteran players on the team, which is great. Now, Chris mentioned this. That'll hang up. And I just actually just watched Colin Coward or whatever his name is just mentioned this. Would they move, and you guys were just talking about it, maybe move out of that 14th pick, you guys were just mentioning this, and perhaps move down and get that receiver from Indiana, the number one receiver from Indiana, and bring that dude in, with Fernando. I mean, that's what maybe, because like you guys said, this 14th pick, we can move it, we can keep it, right? We can move down, we can move up, right? It's not going to, but I'm excited. I mean, today they spent more than I expected. I thought maybe Linderbaum and someone, but as Raider fans, How can we not be excited? We got a linebacker. We got a center. The Taylor thing I can't find, so I don't know if that's just in the or what. That would be great if we stole him, but we'll see what happens. I mean, I know it's free agency, like you said.
The right tackle, yeah, it wasn't confirmed yet. We thought it was.
So if it's not confirmed, that could just be maybe, who knows? It could be some X's and O's. I mean, I wouldn't mind it, but earlier today, Jeff, the guy I was hoping for went to the Rams. I wanted Jalen. I wanted that guy from Kansas City. I wanted that corner, Jalen Hawkins or whatever his name was, but the Rams grabbed him. So, but anyways, hey, look, we're getting guys. So, I mean, today, there's no way any Raider fan can say, I think Naylor can be good. Like you said, he was buried in Minnesota. Absolutely buried.
Yep.
Buried.
Now he's going to be able to come here and hopefully shine here because he'll be one of the primary targets.
What I read, I don't know what I read today when I saw that signing was they were saying he'll probably be the one because we have such young receivers and because he'll shine. He will shine now. He's not hidden. And I think you're right. Who knew about this guy? Like Chris was saying, I didn't know. I didn't hear anybody ever talking about this guy might go to some team, So it's an exciting day. The only thing we haven't addressed, and it could be tomorrow, it could be Wednesday, is I don't know a detail, and I don't know what we're gonna do. We need a nose, and I don't know if they're easy to find in free agency or whatever. But anyways, hey, a good signing today. Raider fans got to feel good. So Chris was right. You guys were right. Maybe move out of that 14 and get Rodriguez. That would be great. But anyways, we'll see what happens. Oh, yeah. Good show. All right, guys. Take care.
All right, man. Later. On 6, you missed a lot.
Yeah, you did.
There's been a shit ton of moves that have gone on here. Nate, I saw you. Hold on. We'll make this a family affair today. What's up, Ben? Raider Ben's in the house. What's up, my guy? Yeah, he's giving it A++++.
Damn.
On 6, we can run through this with you real quick here. What's going on? So first of all, we got Linderbaum, which everybody obviously already knows that one. We have Nakobe Dean. We've just brought in linebacker. Is Nate?
No.
What's up, Nate?
Nice hairdo. Look at that.
What's up?
I'm a little better than mine.
Well, I just realized I don't have a hat on.
Don't worry about
it. So we brought in Nakobe Dean, Quay Walker. We brought in Justin Naylor, the wide receiver from Minnesota. Kwity Paye, the edge from Indianapolis, from the Colts. A Rhode Island guy, by the way, born and raised here in Rhode Island.
All year
now
round.
We have him as a Raider. I'm so psyched about that one. That one just blows my mind. I was hoping we were gonna get him this year in free agency, but this is awesome.
Brother Yaya has you're almost when you get to Brother Yaya.
You're already looking at it.
It's on me. Where'd it go?
Nice to have here on the show.
Here we go. All right. Let's talk about 3-year deals paving the way. Brother Yaya, I think you're thinking the same thing that I'm thinking, and I'm betting these 3 guys are thinking the same thing too. By getting these exact players on 3-year deals, now it's going to allow SpyTech to build that roster back up underneath through the draft and get those guys replacements ready in 2 years.
Mm-hmm.
And then we start to see where you can transition into that quote unquote dynasty level, right? What say you, Nate?
I completely agree. I think it's very strategic that all of these guys are getting 3-year deals. And I'm right here with Jason. I think if we continue to build in the draft, which I'm hoping that we continue to make moves and, build our draft stock, not only for this year and next, but, for the continuous years, then we can, if we have success, we can continue upon it. And the best way to do that is through the draft. And obviously we're spending a lot of free agency money right now, but that's to get the team filled at this point, because all of their signings at this point, I really, really like, except for maybe like the Naylor. I don't know about that one, but
I think that's just a plug and play piece.
I agree. I agree. I'm not upset at it. I just think it's a little bit kind of a lot of money, but I agree. I think a lot of these guys are very good and can be immediately placed into this Raiders team and have immediate effect.
But you got to look at the other way, that a lot of these are 3-year deals, but they only guarantee 2. So if they're the third year that this don't work out, they can release them without losing money. So that's a good how they did the contract is great. 2 years guaranteed, third year optional. We can keep you. If we don't like you or you didn't put in work for us, we can let you go and still save money.
I will answer this myself in a second. Just to let everybody know, I did close the phone lines for a few minutes, just to take a little bit of a break from that so we can do a little talking here. My take on that, Jason, this is how you build a team. This is how you sustain success in building an adequate team that's going to propel you for many futures forward, basically. They've got a blueprint that they're following somehow. And this is the way that they're going to do it. And they're showing us right now, this is how they're going to do this. And what you guys have all said is right, too, that this allows us to, within 3 years, hopefully any new blood that comes into this roster is ready to take over if we want to part from those guys. Other than that, we keep those guys who we want to keep, we re-sign, and it's a perfect combination mix of growing forward and then just keep adding the pieces that offset what we need and adjust and keep changing what needs to be changed to improve the team going forward. So I think this is a smart way we were doing this so far. We're not strapped down with long ass contracts. 3 years, I think, is more than enough. I think that's a fair offer for any of these contracts. I absolutely love what we're doing right now. This is, I can't remember a past free agency that was as awesome as this so far.
Honestly,
and granted, we haven't even touched the field yet.
Yeah. Also, the 3-year contract
got re-signed too.
Yeah. Also, with the 3-year contracts, this is another reason why I like the 3-year contracts, is because there's 2 guys on the roster right now that we're going to have to focus on, and that's Genty and Bowers. We're going to have to pay those guys in 2028 and somehow, some fashion. And if we front load these guys on 3-year contracts, when we get to 2028 and in 2029, those guys are taken care of, and they're still on our team.
Right. Yeah, we can cut ties with those 3-year contracts at a third year if we need to.
But they're going to be a couple of these guys are going to have front loaded 3-year contracts, so they're going to get a lot of their money right up for the first 2 years.
Right. First 2
and
years.
So, and we can't even negotiate Bowers' contract till next year, anyways. So, because he's got to complete this year, and it's not till the end of his 3rd year that we can start negotiations with him.
Can I ask Nate something? Nate, real quick. I didn't get a chance to see your reaction to the Max Crosby trade. So just do a quick sentence, brief details on how you feel about it.
Yeah, I mean, of course, it's unfortunate that we had to give away one of our better players from the past couple of years. And I'm a huge Max Crosby fan. If you follow me on Instagram, you can see, my initial devastation from it all. I posted a sad TikTok about it, and then I had a post of him when he signed my jersey. So of course I'm sad about it, but retrospectively, I mean, with this, the amount of cap that we got back in that trade, as well as 2 first-round picks, and then including all of the guys that we're signing now, it all makes sense, and it's a little less hurtful. Seeing that we're completing a defense, we're not just going to have just one guy, just a Max Crosby now. We're going to have an actual full team, defense, and that's awesome. but obviously initially it's going to be pretty devastating for me. It was, at least, because like I said, I'm a big Max Crosby guy. But I like the return that we got. It was the best offer on the table, so I can't complain about 2 first-round picks, especially number 14. And then seeing after today as well, the Ravens are losing a lot of guys. Not like super impactful, but they're still losing some guys. And I just think maybe we can really come out of this trade looking a lot better than just with Max Crosby. So thankful for Max Crosby, what he's done for this organization, for this team, for the fans, and hopefully he comes back and we'll welcome him with open arms, of course.
Yep. And to the Raider Nation, those of you that have 98 jerseys with Crosby on the back, do not be ashamed to wear them.
No.
Do not be ashamed. There's no shame in what that man did for us.
Yep.
It's almost like letting your kid go to college for a couple years, knowing that when they come back, they're going to be smarter.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I mean? So it's tough. It's hard. I mean, I get it. I thought the world of Max as well, but I also know that there comes a point in time where you gotta let them be who they are, and doing what we did, it helps us and it helps him.
Crosby's once a Raider. He is once a Raider, always a Raider. You can't say that about a lot of other players. He's always going to be in the Raider lore. He's always going to be a fan of the Raiders.
What's up, Rundown?
This is basically a business deal. Not knowing what Crosby said in the background, do you want to be traded or not? We don't know that for sure. But this actually was a business deal, and I think we got the better part of that business deal. Because who knows? The Raiders got a new head coach. Some of the players are leaving. They might be a 4-13 team next year. They would get a higher pick.
Yeah. Show's over. Bueno's here. We gotta go.
All right.
Hey. He's got a fresh gallon of milk in that refrigerator right now.
He's saying, I gotta admit, I'm excited to see Kuntz in this 3-4 and healthy, especially if we sign him to go. Yeah, exactly. It was only a 1-year deal, I saw.
1-year deal.
Yeah. Hey, shout out to Martinez 209 as well. Martinez 209.
Yeah, what's up, Martinez? Matthew's in the house. Jawbreak is here. I mean, not Bueno. Josh says Raiders are poised to pursue Trey Hendrickson.
You know what?
Are they?
My afternoon's been beautiful, Matthew. I think everybody else up here has been happy too.
Hey, Nate, I'm gonna bounce this off you.
Okay.
I am not opposed to going for Trey Hendrickson, but it is going to be a really cheap deal if he takes it. It's one of those, you want to come play for us?
Yes, he does. What's up, Dixon?
In a 3-4, you can share some reps with Malcolm Kuntz, and we'll pay you $8 million a year, $10 million a year. You're not gonna get Max Crosby and Khalil Mack money. Sorry.
Yeah, no, definitely not. I mean, I would love Trey Hendrickson. He did have a down year because of injury last season, so he did not have the leading the league sack like he did 2 years ago. But I think he would be a great addition to a pretty barren defensive end spot once we lost Max Crosby. With the signings of Kwity Paye and Malcolm Kuntz now, it's the foundation, the plug and play players are there, but we need a guy that's going to put us over the top for that defense. And I do think Trey Hendrickson could be that guy. It's just we have to really kind of gauge how much money he's going to want in this free agency. He's one of the better free agents in this class, and I'm hoping that he's willing to take a little bit of a pay cut, especially considering all of these signings we got. We're running out of money kind of quickly here. And I don't think we're going to be in the market to sign somebody for another huge deal like we did with Linderbaum.
No.
So we'll really see what happens with Trey Hendrickson, but I would not be upset if we slightly overpay him, considering that he again led the league in sacks just 2 years ago.
Yeah.
So I would like it.
Yeah. Anybody got the numbers for Quay and Nakobe and Kuntz?
Let's see.
I keep looking.
I
posted. Yeah,
I was on.
Nakobe Dean is a 3-year, $36 million contract.
Okay.
Quay is a 3-year, $40.5 million deal.
Okay.
Yeah. Refresh.
1 year, $11 million for Kuntz, huh?
Yeah, 1 year, $11 million.
Wow. So he took a $1 million pay cut, huh?
Yeah, we're banging the buck that knee is 100% this year.
He looked a lot better towards the end of the season, like he got his footing back.
He started to show up a little bit.
So I feel that especially in this 3-4 defense, he can play it.
I think he plays better at that outside linebacker spot. Yeah.
He can
standing up.
You can put the edge, or you can play backup linebacker. Yeah, so I see good things from him.
Question is to everyone: do we still draft a linebacker this year? If we can get Rodriguez at the right time,
yeah.
I think if we can, I think that's the guy for sure. If we can get Rodriguez, that would be awesome.
Yeah, running at 3-4, we can never have enough linebackers, right?
Exactly.
I mean, Pittsburgh did it for years. They'd have 5 linebackers on their team.
Exactly.
Could play at any given level.
Mm-hmm. I don't even think we need to bring Devin White back now.
I don't see a need for it now since the other guys resigned.
I would rather go get Jacob Rodriguez.
Yeah, I think Jacob Rodriguez would be a good.
Yeah.
And pairing him with Nakobe Dean and Quay Walker, that would be nice.
That would be nasty.
So do we take him at 36?
Honestly, I wouldn't be opposed to it. I know it's a little bit higher than what he's going in draft boards, but I think just to solidify, us taking him, I wouldn't mind reaching just a tad bit for him. But I know it depends on how much you value him, I guess. For me, I wouldn't mind it, but I know probably others are going to be a little skeptical about taking him at 36, considering that this draft is a little bit, it's pretty heavy at all the other positions besides quarterback.
This is what you mean, linebacker. But
this is why we didn't bring Shaheed. Look at how much money that was. 3 years,
$51 million. There's
no way we were spending that on.
How much was he getting?
3 years for $51 million is what Seattle brought him back for.
No.
So here's my scenario with Jacob Rodriguez. If we take that number 14 pick, go back to 17, get an extra second round pick, so we still have, let's say we go from 14 to 17, we're still in a good spot right there at 17 for a good blue chip. And then we get a second round pick, it would probably be right around 50-ish. Right, I would take Jacob Rodriguez at 36 at that point because now we got more to play with.
Yeah,
with the 17th and the 50th pick.
I'd like it. That's what I would like it. Who are you guys eyeing at 14 is my question. I think that's the biggest question that everybody has right now. I know I have my guy that I want. But who do you guys think at 14?
Well, I can tell you. Well, go ahead, Chris. Go ahead, Chris.
Oh, no. Well, we said that earlier. We missed it earlier. I don't know if you heard, but I'm what Jason said, and I agree also with him. With Jeff, I use that as a money pick. I would like try to trade it and get some more picks later in the draft. But if honestly true, the 14 pick, I'm definitely going for the best cornerback if once or safety is if he's still there. I doubt it, but if he's still there, I would take him.
That's why I'd go back to 17 and get Thieneman at 17, which will kind of be a little bit of a reach, but that's a football playing junkie right there that ran a 4.3 640.
Yeah.
Good night. But hey, in all honesty, at 14, if you look at the past 5 years with people at 13, 14, and 15, if you stay BPA there, some really good players fall to that position.
Mm-hmm.
Really good. But I don't think it's going to be as much this year because there's not going to be a first top 10 run on specific players. Like there's going to be 2 or 3 edge rushers, a linebacker. You're going to have Sonny Styles. You're going to have, Reuben Bain. I see Reuben Bain sliding all of a sudden, which is fine because I've watched his tape and I really think Nestor is actually better than him, to be quite honest with you. I would probably venture to say, if Reuben Bain slid to 14, so be it. Because we are going to 3-4, and he's going to play. He's going to play a defensive end. He's going to play the 5 technique, and that's where we want. And he's really good against the run. The championship game that was his bread and butter, was against the run.
And that's where my concern was when we traded Max Crosby, is because he was so effective in the run game. I figured that we would probably see a little bit of decrease in the run stopping production. But now that we signed 2 great linebackers and we're signing Kwity Paye, who was a very good run defender as well with his time with the Colts, I think that more than makes up for it, honestly, at this point.
We still have Butler. We still got Jonah Lalu.
Exactly.
And Hemingway and Pegues didn't get their fair shake last year. So
exactly. I really like Hemingway a lot too.
So, iron sharpens iron.
Yep, definitely does.
So, Nate, were you not able to stream to your channel?
Oh, I just forgot to do it because I was excited.
No, because I just realized that for some reason it was checked off. It wouldn't allow you to. I don't know why that would have been checked off.
Nah. Raider
Cowboys just made a trade.
Did they?
They're acquiring Rashawn Gary from the Packers for the 2027 4th round pick.
Yeah, I saw that. I saw that yesterday, that was in the works.
My take on number 14, and I'm looking at the big picture here of everything that we've done so far today, and what this means for the team going forward. I wouldn't be surprised if we trade out of that 14 to like number 32, like the very tail end of the first round.
Too far.
No, let me finish. And we gain an additional 2nd rounder this year, 3rd rounder this year, and a 2nd rounder next year for that.
Who's at 32? That would be
Seattle.
Okay. I venture to say they're still going to be high.
I think we're just going to turn that into multiple picks, is what I'm thinking.
I would probably,
if not for this year, for next year.
I would go that far for a 2nd and a 3rd this year and their 1st next year, because their 1st is, in essence, is going to be it's probably going to be a 25th or higher.
I just look at it this way: we've got so much flexibility now. Okay, so we've got 11 picks in this draft, 2 first rounders. This is a chance for us to either accumulate picks, multiple more picks for this year, or add more for next year. So there's so much that we can do with this. The options are endless, to be honest with you.
Yeah, but and I don't know about, we'll see, Nate, Chris, when I say this is when I say when you have a pick like that in the 1st round, going forward more than 5 picks or going back more than 5 picks, you really start to sacrifice how you got that pick and what the value of that pick is going to be at that point.
I agree.
So you start, because when they go to set their board, they set their board in clusters. So each position is going to have a particular player, and then there's going to be one or 2 guys rated higher and 1 or 2 guys rated lower than the guy that they're targeting. So if he comes off the board at let's say that guy comes off the board at 13, now their other 4 picks, if they have the value at that position, they're going to stick at that position. If they think that they're lesser guys, we can get at 17, and somebody calls and says, "Hey, can we come up to 14 and get, we want to get this guy?" If you can, look, and every one of these guys know what the teams behind them are going to pick, right? They already have an idea of what they're going to pick, so they can go, I can take a chance that guy is still going to be there at 17. Let's go back to 17, pick up an extra second-round pick or third-round pick this year, and go from there. But it's just you don't want to. When first and second rounds, it is so. Last year was a perfect example when we left 36 and went all the way back to 58 of how much talent we sacrificed picking up by doing that.
Yeah. And I don't know about moving all the way back to 32nd just for some more seconds and thirds. To me, the value at 14 is much higher than those seconds and thirds, considering however many you get back in return. I still think that at 14 you can get a much more productive player rather than hoping for a second or third to turn out. If you look at who is falling to 14 right now, let's see, you get some very quality players right now.
I'm just looking to see who's got multiple picks early in the second round too. Nobody does.
Here's a great scenario right here. Perfect. Jeff would trade the 14th pick for one calzone and 6 months of credit at Dunkin' Donuts.
I seen one that Dixon said, I'm convinced Jeff would trade a winning lottery pick scratchers for more scratchers. That one was funny.
That was.
What's up, Ardell? I see you in there.
Yeah, I think just off the top of my head, we're about 45. We're still about $45 million to the good on our salary cap. We don't have to spend it all in one day. I mean, obviously.
No, but the league rules say that we have to spend most 90% of it in 4 years. So whatever we got for the last 4 years, we got to spend that too.
Yeah, this is the year that our salary cap is put up against the fire. We have to spend.
We have to spend it. Yeah. I'm glad they're not desperate. They're not desperately spending. Like, we'll give this guy this much money for no reason. They're Spytech is making calculated decisions on how much to get these guys and the contracts and everything else. And then he's also going after guys of need. We know we need a center, offensive line help. We know we need linebackers. So that's what they're doing.
I like Denzel Boston at 14 too.
That's what they're doing.
I like Denzel Boston at 14.
Oh yeah, 100%, Brandon Ryan. I agree with that completely.
Yeah, I agree too.
There's just been this is almost like I'm not gonna say a master class, but it's not far off from it.
Yeah.
But being Raider fans, until the team is out on the field playing, we can be excited today and pissed off in September.
But let me ask you this. Last year during free agency, did you feel like this last year with what we brought in?
No.
Not even close.
No, but I was kind of excited about the draft.
No, I'm talking free agency. I'm talking free agency. Fuck
we whiffed on a bunch of shit in free agency last year.
A bunch? I think we whiffed on just about everything we brought in last year. At least that's how it felt like. It seemed that way for sure.
It seems like we signed so many projects. Like, we didn't know exactly how much production we were going to get from any of the guys that we signed. It was more of like, let's hope this works out. Let's hope this works out.
Mm-hmm.
Well, I can say this. At least one guy did work out, Stokes. That's the only thing I see that worked out last year in free agency. And he's still there. They re-signed him again for 3 years. He worked out, but the rest of the free agency, I wasn't excited at all about any other guys. No. Maybe Devin White, but other than that, okay.
Kappa was a big move.
Yeah, it was.
I mean, you look at what we've done this year, and we brought in talent. We brought in notable talent. We brought in experience. We brought in guys that we know can play. There's, in all honesty, there's not a single one that we've brought in so far that made me go, what? Every one of them have been like, yes, sounds good. All right, I like it. last year it seemed like every move we made in free agency was a head scratcher, and you looked at it and go, well, "What are we doing?" No. You know. And the funny thing is, Nate, you just said it that we brought in all these projects last year, which we did. We brought in all these projects with a coach that said, "I'm not here to develop players." So how's that make sense? You know, so you got a head coach that comes out and says, "I'm not here to develop players or whatever," and then you bring in all these projects that need to develop in order to be successful. You know, I mean, this team was set up for failure from the get-go last year. It's so obvious now. I mean, if that was the ultimate goal, was to get the number 1 pick and put us in this situation, then kudos, it worked.
Yeah.
You know, seriously.
It worked undercover because they're not supposed to tank to get number 1 pick. So they did it covertly. We'll get the worst guys as free agents, won't do anything, get the worst quarterback we can find, throw all the interceptions, don't have a running game so we can get the first pick. That's what they did.
I mean, just the linebackers we brought in last year. You know, we all looked at it and go, who was he with last year? What did he do? You know, I mean, this year, these guys you're bringing in, you're like, oh, damn, that's who we want. This is great, you know?
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
I still see any news about the Taylor guy from Kansas City. I haven't seen anything pop up.
Taylor?
The right tackle.
Oh.
I'm searching. I don't see anything.
I think the biggest depressing thing today is watching that Kelsey's coming back for another year.
He's not even that good. Who cares?
Just the whole Kelsey. I just wish he'd go away. I just can't stand his face.
Well, you tired of seeing Taylor Swift on the field or what?
Yeah, and I'm tired of seeing her too. No talent, flat ass. Jeff and Nate were yippy last season. Yippy.
But all in all,
has anybody seen what Gino went yet?
He went home to cry.
Gardner Minshew signed with somebody.
I heard he's got his junior bacon cheeseburger going.
Geno Smith hasn't signed with anybody as of yet. So speculation say he might go back to the Jets. I don't think they want him back. Like, yeah, we tried that experiment. Nope.
Boy, she's a flat ass. There's nothing to her.
Yeah, money check. I think Dylan Thieneman, I think, might be in our plans come draft time. That'll solve that free safety problem.
Oh, safety. That's what I was saying. We need a safety, a free safety, not converted strong safety to free safety.
Oh, he could do both.
Yeah.
Just take Caleb Downs with the number 1 pick. Take Ty Simpson with the 14.
I wouldn't be opposed to it, Jeff. You know that.
I know how much you love him. I know how much you love him.
Who?
His family.
Caleb.
It's the only time I can actually buy a jersey and call it my own.
I told you that's the only reason he wants it.
That's what you guys used to tell me until you guys started watching him. You go, whoa, maybe JD was right. He is pretty good.
They still got like quarterbacks out there that haven't signed anywhere. A bunch of them. Man, look at the list. Like, whew.
No.
So, question.
No, I'm at this point with what we've done with the offensive line and what the potential is in the draft, and I still don't think we're done with the offensive line in free agency. I honestly think we did the right moves to solidify protection whoever's back there at quarterback. So if it's Mendoza, it's Mendoza.
I wouldn't be shocked to see us make a trade either.
I still wouldn't mind one of these top defenders, to be honest with you. It's just too damn good.
I don't think that's going to happen because I think Mark Davis likes him. He even said it. So did Brady. So I don't see him trading. But if they do, make sure they trade for something good. Not to step back. But anyway, the question I'm going to ask you guys, So we have 2 quarterbacks on the roster as it stands right now, or 1 actually.
1.
Pickett, yeah, AOC.
Pickett just signed with.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So, do we bring in a veteran quarterback? And if we do, who would you like to bring in, or who do you think we should bring in? Let's start, Nate. Go ahead.
For quarterback, or
Yeah,
do you think we bring in? I don't think we bring in anybody, to be honest. Actually, that's a lie. I do think we bring in somebody. I think we honestly sign damn, what's his name? Kirk Cousins.
Kirk Cousins.
I think we signed Kirk Cousins. He's been a bridge quarterback down in Atlanta. He's played well with a quarterback or with a coach that coaches quarterbacks well, and that's exactly what Clint Kubiak has done. So I think Kirk Cousins would be a perfect fit for what this Raider offense wants to do, as far as running the ball all the time and just not putting a lot of pressure on the quarterback. Just until Fernando Mendoza is ready towards the end of the year, because they already said that Spytek and Brady don't really like the quarterback starting from the beginning of the year. So I do think we sign a veteran quarterback. My guess would be Kirk Cousins.
Yeah, Kyler Murray's going to Minnesota more than likely. That's like the odds-on favorite from the land at.
I would love Kyler Murray. I would absolutely love it, but
you bring Derek Carr.
It's not going to happen. It's not going to
happen. I got a better KD ratio than Kyler Murray on Call of Duty, so no. Hey, so I'll ask you this. We signed Naylor, right? From Minnesota. Do you think he might have a little chemistry with Kirk Cousins?
Maybe a bit.
Just trying to read tea leaves a little bit.
That makes sense.
Philly OG says that we traded Jackson Powers Johnson to Baltimore for a 4th-round pick.
He also said that we signed Trey Hendrickson too. So
I'll be something else.
Let's try Philly Mike. Racy, shut up.
If we traded JPJ for a 4th-round pick, I'd be like, you were doing so good. you were doing so good, John. What was it? 4th-round pick?
So check this out, Ja Raider says. Reason Raiders got Dean and Walker. They both played together in Georgia.
They were fierce too in Georgia.
Makes sense.
Now all we got to do is go get Stetson Bennett to play quarterback with Brock Bowers, and then Walker and Dean on defense. They get Jalen Carter in a trade. At least we know we can win a national championship.
I got that, Jason.
And we skip on Fernando and we draft Carson Beck in the 4th round.
Oh,
as a backup to Stetson Bennett, just like he was before.
All right, while I got the phone line shut off, I'm gonna run out for a smoke.
Okay.
We've already been on for over 2 hours. As soon as I come back in, we'll open up the phone line again.
Okay.
I got a message from Ray to Will to open up the phone line.
I got to take off because the wife's coming back, so I'm got to get out of here.
All right, Chris, thanks for coming on, man.
All right, Chris, appreciate you, man.
All right, you guys.
Thanks, Chris. Nice seeing you again, brother.
All right, take care, guys. Have a good one. Go Raiders.
I'll be back.
All right, back to, let's see here. Bear with me, Nate. I'm trying to find my followers on X right now.
No, you're good. I was gonna ask, within our division, who are you really looking at? Through this free agency. Of course, Kansas City kind of really signed Kenneth Walker, and that was the big signing there. But besides that, I haven't really seen anybody in our division sign anything of noteworthy.
I mean, the Chargers got Alec Ingold, and they've done a little bit, but I don't know. They re-signed Khalil Mack. I think they're paying him.
They did re-sign, yeah.
I don't know exactly what their salary cap is like from their standpoint of what they can and can't do. We just had so much damn money to spend.
The Chargers had the second most cap space, and they haven't done anything besides re-sign their players. But I don't think that took up a majority of their space.
I don't think so either. I know they were in the market for a wide receiver, but I don't think there's anything that. I mean, this free agency market really wasn't dealt a decent amount of wide receivers. Although I wouldn't be surprised to see them make a move with Dallas and get Pickens.
I can see that. Yeah.
So, and sometimes it's best just to sit and wait and let everybody else do all their dancing in free agency, and then you just slow pick what fruit's left on the tree.
Yeah, you're right. Let's see. Okay, so for the Broncos, they re-signed Sam Ehlinger, which is a nothing. They re-signed J.K. Dobbins as a nothing. Alex Singleton they re-signed, and they re-signed linebacker Justin Sternad. So they re-signed a bunch of their players. I don't really know what they started with at the top. At the beginning of free agency, like as far as their cap space.
Yeah.
But they just kind of re-signed a bunch of their players. Kansas City, of course, at the top they re-signed Kenneth Walker, or they signed Kenneth Walker, and then they re-signed Travis Kelce. Then the Kansas City signed defensive lineman Tonga, and then they re-signed their long snapper. So again, they didn't really do a ton except for the Kenneth Walker signing. And then the Chargers, they signed Alec Ingold, sure. Charlie Kohler, the tight end from the Ravens. They signed I always forget how to say his name. Tyler Biadasz.
Biasate?
Yeah.
Biasate, I think is how you say it.
Whichever. They signed him, which I didn't know, honestly. But that's not a bad signing. That's pretty good. They signed T.R. Tart to a 3-year extension, and then they re-signed Khalil Mack. So, again, a bunch of the teams in our division really just kind of stood stagnant. Of course, we had a ton of cap space to work with. But I'm wondering, like, the Chargers, you had a ton of cap space, and you signed kind of just really Biadasz or whatever, Tart and Mac. That's not really moving the needle for them.
No.
And I'm surprised that Kansas City actually signed Walker, because I honestly really, really thought that they were going to draft Love with their first round pick. So the fact that they signed Walker completely pivots my thinking of what they're going to draft. And I think they go offensive lineman, especially if they don't re-sign Jawan.
Mm-hmm.
So I think they go after an offensive lineman. They're at what, like 7? Their draft pick.
Who's that again? At 7?
Kansas City.
9.
9. Yeah, there is some talent right there at number 9, especially in the offensive line.
Yeah.
Positions. So.
Yeah, but I could see them going skill player at 9.
Kenyon Sadiq. I seen Ja say you think it's a tight end for Oregon from the quiz. I mean, it very much could be, considering that Travis Kelce only signed for a 1-year deal.
Right.
If they get the Kenyon Sadiq, I think he's a very good player. I'm not convinced on him, honestly. He has all the the athletic ability. I'm just not super convinced on him. But I can see him, since he tested well at the combine, him getting picked that high at 9.
Man, he's got good tape though.
He does. He does.
So it's not like it's just his physical attributes or what they're going to be making the pick on. He was a first round pick before the combine. So,
yeah, he was.
So he's got, and he was rated the number 1 tight end coming out. I wouldn't quite put him in a Tyler Warren, Brock Bowers category, but he's still pretty damn good.
Right.
So, if the Chiefs get Sonny Styles, shaking my head. I don't think they're going to go Sonny Styles because they've got number 32 and then that other guy. Oh, God, I'm trying. Why can't I think? Good Lord, maybe I need to check my medicine or something. But Bolton, they got Bolton and the other guy that they. What the hell is his name? Just can't think of their linebackers are solid.
Their linebackers are solid,
and they got them. They just signed them last year to big contracts too. So I don't see them. I don't see them going after a linebacker in the draft. Maybe corner because the other Styles. What's the other Styles' name? But I think 9 is going to be a little high for him, even though he tested real well at the combine. I'll be quite honest with you. I don't even want to mess with the draft order and mock drafts right now. I really want to wait until April to start doing that because there's not a whole lot of drop off from pick 2 to pick 45.
Mm-hmm. They got Bossa last year. That's right.
Yeah.
Jeffrey Bossa. Yeah, their linebackers are good. Looking at their depth chart from last season.
Yeah. Yeah.
Phone lines are back open.
All right, let me call you real quick.
Well, you're going to call me.
Oh. You don't want me to call you?
Call me. I'm hanging out. Money Chip's got a question for you, Nate. Tell us on why Lemon we should take at number 14.
Oh, my goodness.
Oh, you're going to
answer the call. Answer the call.
He's gonna go chew on some rocks.
Yeah, all right, animation voices. State your name.
Hey, what up, baby? It's your boy Raider Will. Check this out, man. I was listening to the show. Great show, by the way, guys. Yo, Nate, how dare you bring Kirk Cousins into here, bro? Don't you ever speak that name when it comes to Raider Nation. That dude is a money just grubber that is a free agent freaking mercenary that goes from team to team. But guys, I'm excited, man. We made some great signings. Some guys we overpaid for. Quiddy Patey. I'd be like the defensive end from the Colts. Kind of a lot of question marks, man. But then we also got some good ones. I'm excited for, all the things that we're doing. I mean, I see Spytech has a direction. We're going. Let's go. What's up?
You don't talk bad about a Rhode Island native. We don't get much attention in this world or in this country, especially in the football world, having a guy from Rhode Island make it to the Raiders of all teams. Okay? So you ease off on Quiddy Pay, okay?
I'm sorry that Quiddy Pay is from the freaking armpit of the United. He's from the armpit of the United States, and we don't know where he's from. But I love you guys, man. Hey, man, I appreciate you guys. Hopefully, you guys have enough time to watch these calls, Nate. On just Raiders Pod with Jay Raider. Let's go, baby. I'll see you guys tonight.
Raider.
Peace out, Will.
All right, go ahead. Your answer on Lemon.
I think Mekhi Lemon, if you look at his tape from USC this past year, and even prior to that, he does everything right. He is a good route runner. He catches the ball. He had the highest contested catch percentage in college football this past season, and that's not a big guy either. He plays extremely well out of the slot, which is, if you watch JSN, I think he fills that JSN and that Amon-Ra St. Brown kind of mold of wide receiver, modern wide receiver that, is a really good after the catch. He runs good routes. He blocks well. I just think he's the overall great fit for this system and Clint Kubiak. So I understand why people are kind of turned off by his combine, I guess. But if you are from Southern California, if you're from Los Angeles, that's just the way people talk around that area. That's just the way that people act. It's not because he's trying to act hard. He's not trying to put on a show. That's just the way that people act. He has had no problems at USC off the field. He's had no issues. He works, and I just think that this is kind of being overblown. And I really hope that his draft stock kind of tanks, because he is a top 10 talent. And if he goes down to 14, I would love him as a steal at number 14.
So Greg says, being a USC fan, I like Lane more than Lemon. Lane is bigger, can handle those dirty. He gets up and keep going. No hate on Lemon.
The crazy part is I had the same sentiment coming into the season. I thought Jacoby Lane was going to lead collegiate football in touchdowns this year. And looking at the beginning of his year before he got hurt, he damn near was on that track. USC was one of the best offenses in the entire country. And Jacoby Lane is a big wide receiver. He catches everything. He has a huge catch radius. He needs to get better on releases, and I think a lot of people seen that at the Senior Bowl this past year. And I think he needs to get a little bit better after the catch. He's just kind of like a long, lanky human who's kind of awkward in his body. But if he can learn how to control it, get his body control, I think he can be a great wide receiver. And I've been saying Jacoby Lane, let's pick him up in the second round for a few months now. Mm-hmm. I've been saying that on all of our shows, that I really like Jacoby Lane. And we need that kind of jump ball guy for the wide receiver position in Las Vegas. So I wouldn't be, opposed to any of the USC guys. Of course, I'm a USC, fan, mm-hmm. But
no, I never would have guessed that.
Yeah, but I would much rather have Lemon at 14 than possibly getting Jacoby Lane in the second round, because I think if we pick up Jacob Rodriguez in the second round, it just makes us that much better.
So, Nate, you're confident Mekhi Lemon's background and off-the-field issues are not a problem in taking him at 14?
Extremely confident.
All right. I'm good with that. Because I don't know what his background is, per se. I mean, obviously, let's face it, Raider Nation. If we worried about how somebody behaved in front of a microphone in a press conference, we wouldn't have all these legends back in the 70s, 80s, and 90s on our team. We would have never brought them in. Jeff, am I speaking raw? I mean, no. There were some guys. There have been guys in our franchise that were really good guys, really good players, but you put them in front of a microphone, you go, this guy is not very smart. And then you come to find out he's actually pretty smart and he plays damn good football.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I mean? So that's not, and I'm going to tell both of you anti-Mendozers that watching Mendoza in his press conferences, there's nothing wrong with that kid. There's nothing wrong with him, the way he talks. I mean, it's just, look how I talk. Look how Jeff talks, for God's sakes. He can't even say "pak the car" right.
Pak the car.
No, you know what I mean? Don't know how to listen to it. You don't know how to put the syllables in the right order to understand what I'm saying.
Jeff is wicked smart.
Yeah, but it's not spelled FAWK Jason. Okay. FAWK. It's not FAWK. All right. It's FU.
Bueno, he's saying I have eyes in the linebacker room, not laying in the room. He corrected himself. Your refrigerator's acting up. Bueno, go get it. Greg, I can sound slow at times.
and you know, Real Dixon, you'll get to it here in a minute. I mean, that's a perfect example right there with Real Dixon. I mean, does anybody worry about Brock Bowers when he talks in front of a microphone?
I forget
shy,
about that.
Don't even notice
shy, it. Has a little bit of a lisp to him, you know, and you know, who cares?
Really?
Yeah, that's what we call. You know? That's what we call Massachusetts residents. We call them massholes. But I live in Rhode Island, so I'm not in Mass.
And how dare we make fun of Real Dixon Cider? That's one of the best chat guys we have. Now, Bueno, on the other hand, who knows?
He's AI. He's AI.
I think
he's AI.
Yeah. I think he is.
Comes right out of the Samsung factory.
He's always running from Rorschach, though. Rorschach's got him scared.
Yes, definitely. Make sure you guys hit all those notifications. Hit the thumbs up on all the shows. Make sure you get around and hit all the subs to everybody's channel that's in here.
I got really good news.
Was here, but he's still streaming.
Let's hear it.
I need 307 more subscriptions to get to 500.
Nice.
Bueno, if you're obviously in my channel, can you put up the links to Jason's and Nate's in my channel, please? Dark Cycle, probably the best day as a Raider fan in my life. It's one of them for me. Yeah,
it feels so good.
In a long time.
Yeah, my bathroom is getting remodeled, so there's.
I was just gonna say, what the hell's going on? Why did you blow it up, or? I blew it up so bad we got to replace it.
I'm not taking Mendoza. He rips his toilet off the flange.
Exactly.
I can't wait to see Jeff at the draft. I right now I have 36 feet. 36 feet.
36 what?
36 feet.
36 feet. That's how far that hat's going to fly.
No, it's not going to fly if we take him. Not at all. Nope.
What are you going to do? Smash it and stomp on it?
Yeah. Nah, man, that's Nate stamping out checks for the new free agents. So there's the links there, guys. Yep. For Nate and for Jason. Yep. If you guys are not in their channels, make sure you get over there, hit the sub, hit the thumbs up. Show them the love. We got to get these guys kicking in the numbers now. Now the wife and I were looking at. Leo sent me a link earlier today on the packages and everything, and then she's got a connection. The same guy that got the tickets for my son and I for the Patriots Raiders game. She reached out to him to see if he has any connections out there, and he sent her a list of all the packages. Oh, fuck! Oh, there's one for just Thursday night. It's over $6,500 per person.
Damn.
Yeah, but it's
what?
You're like basically in like a luxury section. So you got these real nice, comfy seats. You got your own concierge, so they'll bring you food, drinks. You get a whole package that comes with it of like giveaway stuff that they give you. But the food is not just like hot dogs, burgers. It's like, if you want lobster, it's whatever they got, whatever they're making. And they're not spending any expense at this. It's like, my God, I can't afford that shit. If I could, I would. Would be these nice comfy chairs sitting there watching the draft right off to the side of the stage. It's like, shit. So fork or lemon at 14. Nate wants lemon at 14 if we stick with the pick, if he's there.
Yeah.
Do you think he's going to fall to 14?
Yeah.
I agree. Yeah, I do.
Yeah. He's going to.
Because was it Taylor? Is that the other kid? Tyler? Who's the number one wide receiver? Because I've seen him go
Carnell Tate.
Yeah, Carnell Tate's going to go. He'll be top 8, top 10.
Yeah.
And then I think Denzel Boston's going to leapfrog Mikael Lemon. Denzel Boston has just got a lot of good production. And that's hard to overlook.
Flip Chico.
Let me get it for you, brother Yaya. I will.
It is free to get in, but they have certain sections that you can go sit in, but you got to pay for them. So basically, what I was told is you just got to kind of stand out. Cameras walk around, and they stop picking out people to move up into the front. So that's my goal. Let's see. Go get Carter from the Eagles for the 14th. I don't want to trade any picks away. Not for players.
I don't think he would be worth a first round, to be honest.
No.
I would.
They're looking to get rid of him. So why are we going to offer him something so good? Although they did say there was rumors out there that if they were to trade, they want a first rounder for him.
Oh, really?
But I'm not giving a 14th.
I'm not giving a 14.
For who?
For Jalen Carter.
No.
Jalen Carter. He went number 10 in his draft. So
yeah, but he's also demonstrated Christian Wilkins stuff. Why would Philadelphia want to move off of him after only 2 years? Let's just
because of his on-field antics that it cost him.
Mm-hmm.
It's cost them. It's cost them plays. It's cost them him getting tossed out. You know, it's also an embarrassment to the team if you look at it. Do you want to be the owner of a team where you got a player that's out there spitting on other players and then gets ejected, and now he's one of your top guys, and now he's out? Now you got to change your game plan because obviously who you're putting in isn't as good as him, or they'd be out there on the field already. So you're taking that hit. You know, I get it.
Yeah,
you want to move away from headaches.
Yeah, there it is right there. It's in the chat. If you want to copy that and just.
What's up, Chewy? Chewy's in the chat.
Chewy's in the
Raiders
chat.
Making some good investments. Yes, they are.
Mm-hmm.
Kind of slowed down now. Spencer Fano at right tackle, perhaps too early.
Fano's right. He's always been in that 8 to 15 range.
Yeah.
Some of them, I've seen some where they've had him up as high as 5.
My thing with number 14 is if we stick with the number 14, then we either go to keep Nate happy, we take Lemon, or if we don't take him, we take the best defender at that point. I don't think we address the offensive line at 14.
That's just it. I mean,
I think we go with either whoever's the top defensive tackle at that point, safety at that point, linebacker, or we just wait for linebacker. We wait till second and go for Jake Rodriguez.
Or if for some reason we move back to 16 or 17 and pick up an extra second-round pick, then I would go Caden McDonald at 17 from Ohio State.
I like him too.
We need that zero technique, man, to eat up that A gap on both sides.
He's a monster. We need that nose tackle.
You get that Vince Wilfork style player that just so those linebackers could just eat.
Yeah.
Makes a big difference.
Yeah, I agree. Jared, I'm not giving that up for him. I don't believe he will sign any player like Jalen Carter, considering his history. Yeah, exactly. I'm lobbying for Braden Smith from Indianapolis. Some dogs that can hunt the QB.
As a group, not as one person. As a group, we all get after it.
A hunting party.
A hunting party. Let's all meet at the quarterback, folks. Because I'll be quite honest with you. I think some of the defensive linemen that we have right now, they sat and waited for Max to make the move before they did anything.
You're on Raider Nation Voices. State your name.
Hey, this is Madman.
Hey, what's up, brother?
What's going on, man?
Not much.
You're on Raider. Hey, so here's my thoughts here. Linderbaum, is one that I was kind of like, yes and no and stuff like that. But now we can stop talking about whether JPJ is going to be the center. You know what I mean? So it's good to go there, right? And then I get home from work and I go, as soon as I pop on a freaking YouTube channel, it's like, damn, Nakobe Dean and freak Quake Walker just like that, back to back. I'm like, dang, dude, these guys got their wallets out. And I could hear Nate stamping out the checks, right behind me. So that was pretty cool.
Yeah, it's been a great day, man. It really has. They pulled out no stops today, that's for sure.
I'm highly impressed.
Yeah, me too. Me too.
You could have got
all three of us
Devin Lloyd for. You get Devin Lloyd for quite a bit more than both those guys, but then you get both of them for a fraction more.
Mm-hmm.
Beautiful thing. So I mean, dang near squared out the linebacker room, especially if Kuntz. I mean, Kuntz is built to be an outside linebacker.
Yep.
And we 1 year dealed him and $11 million. People would have paid more than that for him, I think.
Yeah.
So that's
we brought
cool.
Kuntz back too, right?
That's what you're saying.
Eric Stokes was a big one for me. One of the few that weren't on rookie deals that needed to stay. So
yeah, definitely.
Yeah. Hey,
I think I
want to hop in. Sorry. Go ahead.
I was gonna say the still to this moment still not doesn't make me scratch my head, but it makes me wonder. Like, wow, didn't see it coming. Was the wide receiver from Minnesota, Naylor? That took me by surprise, and I like it.
Me too. Never even saw it coming.
Yeah.
Well, I mean, he just doesn't have a spot in Minnesota. I mean,
no.
What is it?
No,
he really doesn't.
He was wide receiver 2, playing wide receiver 3.
Thinking about bringing a guy in like him, like that name never popped up. I think Hitzboy was the only one that mentioned something in a couple shows ago, but I've never seen any other, whether it be analytic guys or other YouTube shows. I haven't seen anybody even dropping hints about bringing him in, and all of a sudden today, boom, we signed him. It's like
wasn't on my radar at all.
No, me neither.
Wasn't on my radar at all.
No, Jason. Nope.
No.
Hey, just
Walker wasn't on my radar either.
I got to get on a conference call here in a little bit. I got an offer letter for my new job, so I'm going to have to go on a conference call and
nice.
Cool. do a little renegotiation with them.
You need an agent, let me know. I only take 5%.
Jason said if you need an agent, let him know he only takes 5%.
No, they have a weight limit.
They have a weight limit. Why? Because you're fat.
Nice.
He's laughing. He's laughing.
Of course he is. Love you guys, man. You guys have a good one. Hey, Nate, one thing for you, bro.
God, he's listening.
One thing for Nate. Hey, the stash is rounding out pretty nice, brother. Maybe these moves by the Raiders getting that thing filled out a little bit, but you still got to get that connected down low, bro. Get that connected to the other part, and you'll be all right. Down to the beard, bro. You'll be all right.
There ain't nothing wrong with your mustache.
2 more years make it happen, and you won't like it at all. It'll be a daily struggle. Hey, man, love you guys. Have a good show, man. It's been good so far. Love you.
Appreciate it. Later.
All right, bye.
Bye. Fucking Nav Man.
I was gonna bring Nav Man on stage anyways.
There you go. I'm kind of glad we didn't bring in. I didn't see Walker as a fit. I really didn't.
But this is my favorite.
You want somebody that complements Genty. You don't want somebody that's going to be in direct competition for him for.
Oh yeah.
For carries, fucking Jason, my mullet picture.
Nice. I wish I could grow one that good. Can't really see that.
I had a nice head of hair when I used to have hair before I shaved it off.
You used to use a whole can of Aquanet to spike it on top.
Nah,
I'd use
nice.
I'd use my sister's curling iron for the back.
My hair used to look like Mel Gibson from Lethal Weapon. That's how it was. It was long and flowy in the back. It was just that nice. I had that nice feathering going on in the front. It wasn't like a spiked top. It was good. 797 free agents have been signed so far today. Holy Christ. This has been extremely active all around in the NFL today. You've seen it. You know, you're going to have a lot of like the little minuscule ones that don't really matter. You know, teams just trying to fill their roster out and shit. Keep on keeping on, Spy Guy. Yeah, I think Spy Tech's doing a wonderful job. This just solidifies how much control he did not have last year.
And you know what? I think he has a little. I don't smell any of this being Brady. I think this is all him.
I don't.
This is all him. I think this is all him in coordination with Kubiak's input.
Agreed.
100%.
How it should have been.
Brian Hunt.
What?
Brian Hunt. Remember that
Brian
name?
Hunt.
Pro player personnel director that we got from the Eagles last year.
Eagles, that's right.
Yeah. Yeah, you're right. I forgot about him too. How do you think Rob Leonard feels right now? Now that,
dude,
you know,
ecstatic.
He ain't gonna sleep for 3 days.
He's gotta be on cloud 9.
Oh yeah.
He has to be.
I was honestly
signing with the Jets on a 2-year.
Oh yeah, I seen that. I seen that earlier. I'm surprised he's going back there. But I was honestly surprised that my thought was going to be, okay, we're going to sign, some offensive linemen and maybe some defenders, but it was really going to be really offensive heavy to kind of make sure that we protect Mendoza, and then just kind of like, all right, defense, let's go out there. Let's see what's going to happen. But to my surprise and my, we signed really good defensive players, and I'm very happy that this team is coming together as a whole, rather than, just being only offense or only defense like it's been the past couple of years.
Yeah. Yeah, we're addressing both sides.
Mm-hmm.
Odafe-Oweh, do you see where he went?
I seen where he went, but go ahead.
He's going to the Commanders.
Yep.
A 4-year, $100 million deal with 68 in guaranteed. That's a lot of cake. We wouldn't have paid that much. That's why we didn't go for him. I guarantee it. That's exactly why we didn't. That's why we weren't in the running for him anymore. That's a lot, man. We could have afforded it, but that would have tanked. Don't forget too, with the cap number, the money's already subtracted out for what we have to pay for our draft picks too. Don't forget that.
Mm-hmm.
So don't think that we still have to cover the draft picks. That money's already been accounted for.
What's it like, 14 or $18 million this year?
Yeah, you have to have a certain amount to cover the number of draft picks that you have, and obviously it changes if you trade picks away. Duh.
Now remind you, 1, 14, and 37 are going to be fully guaranteed contracts.
I don't think Spy Tech's coupon spy. I mean, none of this stuff here today makes me think that he's.
Honestly, I thought that in the beginning, like last year, it seemed like it, but
not this year.
Not this year, no.
I gotta catch up. I'm way behind this in the chat.
Yeah, hurry up, Jeff.
What's up, Nate? Nutty Nate now.
Shh, Nate, quiet. I was the one that's supposed to be doing the chat. I screwed up.
You take forever with it.
Well, I'm used to my channel where I only got like 5 or 6 people chatting. I come into your studio, and it's like trying to go through the Allegiant Stadium and talk to everybody.
You should see what it's like on a Wednesday night when we're doing a connection. Jesus Christ.
I see it. That's all because they come to see Nate, not you.
Exactly. What's up, C Raider? Let's see. Never lost hope on Spy Tech. Fans wanted him fired longer. Right?
They did, yeah.
And it's true. It's true. They were like, oh, we should fire Spy Tech too if we're going to get rid of Pete. Oh, thank God I'll tell you what. Thank God we fucking didn't. I don't know where we'd be right now today.
Oh, we'd be lost.
Yeah.
It does feel like Max fucked up wanting out.
Yes, sir.
It definitely does.
Baby. Yep. I'll have to reach out to Quiddy and see if make him an honorary member of the Black Hole.
Oh, he's on a first name basis, Jason. Quiddy.
Never met him. I don't even know.
I'm surprised. Rhode Island is like the size of my bedroom. So,
does he have the same New England accent as you?
I'm sure he does.
All right, we're screwed.
Maybe not.
Yeah, I just seen that.
You know, a good question though. I think about it because I'm not trying to be non-PC with this, but when you think of the New England accent, I don't usually hear anybody else other than milky white people like myself that say it. I haven't heard too many people of color talk like that. Never really realized that till just now.
Some of the New Yorkers.
But he does have I think it's a Nigerian background.
Yeah.
So he may have a little twang with that. So it wouldn't come across the same way as a true New England accent.
Let's see.
What's up, Moval? What's up, Stevie?
Yeah, Max Crosby just posted on X. Now all of a sudden you guys want to build a roster?
I know.
Is that what he said?
No, I'm kidding. But that'd make a hell of a meme, though, wouldn't it?
Yeah, it would. Yeah, Max, because the building the roster didn't include you. Sorry.
Just think about it. Linderbaum, we got Linderbaum, 2 first-round picks, and we signed Nakobe Dean. And Nakobe Dean and Linderbaum's yearly salary will equal what Max's was.
Mm-hmm.
And then we got a first-round pick on top of it this year and one next year.
So that definitely answers the question of did we win that trade now? Now ask that question, did the Raiders win that trade with Baltimore? Whereas people were saying no after the initial trade went through, in which I even was saying it's too early to judge. You won't know until these 2 draft picks that we get for them pan out. But regardless of the draft picks, I think we've already won that. Seriously.
He doesn't have an accent.
Huh?
He doesn't have an accent.
No, I didn't think he did.
Either which way. I looked up Quiddy Pay interview.
Bracy, look, it's Nate. Remember Nate? This she is. This is my girl. Look it. Say hi. Huh? You're my pretty girl. Huh? Yeah. What's up, baby? What?
Gracie, don't do that. Nate will get
Is that why you were excited? You're happy with the moves the Raiders made today, too? Oh, you're a good girl. She's so excited.
Yeah.
She's happy with the Raider moves, too. Good girl.
I'm interested to see what Baltimore has done.
I forgot the phone line was still on.
I know, me too.
I blew my eardrum.
You're on with Raider Nation Voices. State your name.
Bro.
Hello.
Yeah, Jeff.
Hey, Scream. What's up, man?
What's up? Y'all good, man? Hey, definitely free agency frenzy going on, right?
Hell yeah.
I mean, yeah, I know. Like, I mean, I've been following y'all for a little bit, so it's cool. It's just Linderbaum. I mean, I kind of didn't even see that one coming. But I'm definitely glad we got him. It's a need for the Raider organization to move forward. But really, I called to talk about my two University of Georgia Bulldogs. You know, I back up University of Georgia Bulldogs all the way in college football. So it's like to get N'Kobe Dean and Quay Walker, man, bro, that Bulldogs are winners. They're winners, bro. And,
definitely.
And the chemistry, their chemistry has been there like 5 years ago. So anybody that's thinking that this is gonna be something new, it's not new to them.
I wonder if they got like a conference call from the Raiders calling them both at the same time, saying, "Hey, you know, you guys want to come over here to the Raiders? We'll bring you in together as like reunite you guys as teammates here in Vegas. You know, let's go ahead and do this." I think that'd be funny.
Like I wear my University of Georgia Bulldog gear every once in a while, but I wear my Raider gear 99% of the time, right? So it's like the thing is, those two dudes, both in silver and black uniforms at a professional level, competing to try to do something that they already did a few years ago in college, which is win a championship.
Yeah.
Yeah, bro. Like it you know what I'm saying? It's chess, not checkers, bro. Like if Spytech and his crew did a conference call, that'd be good on Spytech.
Hell yeah, that'd be the smart way to do it. Kill two birds with one stone. Done and over with. You know?
Right. Right, because I mean, you know how quick everything run through. I mean, like y'all getting new information right now with the latest free agent frenzy on y'all laptops or devices that y'all got right now. Like, you think these professional people they ain't talking? Like Quay and N'Kobe, they talked about this probably last month.
Yeah.
You know, so and I was really set on like getting I'm not really set on getting Mendoza because I'm cool with the trade back thing because I know 2027. I watch a lot of college football, man. A lot of college football. So honestly, like I just put together Raider events, but I really don't even watch the Raider games because it's been pretty much the same since for decades. You know what I'm saying? So it's like, but I lead the Raiders to build the Raider Nation. But it's like, man, they like scream, you don't even watch the game. I'd be like, bro, I already know how this gonna go.
I just hope fans don't get too enamored with everything that we just brought in and think that we're going to the playoffs. They still have to have patience. You know, this isn't going to fix overnight. I mean, we're bringing in pieces that will eventually, hopefully, get us there. But this isn't like an immediate fix. I mean, hey, if we make the playoffs and we have an extended run into the playoffs, then so be it. That's great. That's a beautiful thing. I'm not going to be mad with that. But if we don't win a shit ton of games but we're still competitive and we're showing that heart and determination that we're building this the right way, that's what fans have to take from this. They have to stay positive because if they don't, the fans are going to fall into that same rut that we're always in, and they're going to want to fire the coach and then get rid of Spytech because all those moves he made were for nothing. It was stupid. You can see the writing on the wall if it goes that way. You already know that's what people are going to do. So fans still have to have patience.
Those are also the same Raider fans that want us to run a flea flicker every play too.
Worldwide, people are just impatiently patient. You know what I'm saying? So it's like, yeah, you gotta see the build. I mean, everything happens in due time. But I mean, the moves that are made, they're areas of emphasis. So it seems like they using this Monday as a good a statement to the NFL. Let's just put it like that. Because, I mean, I'm pretty sure the NFL want to see the Raiders get back there now. I mean, our Godfather's been gone for an extended period of time. Rest in peace, Al Davis. But, like, they got Brady in there. They're not going to let Brady lose. I mean, they didn't let him lose for the 20 plus years he was in playing. So, and just build it. I mean, he's got his brother Spytek in there. It seems to be good. Kubiak, I believe Kubiak is going to be a great head coach. Hopefully for us, the Raiders. Hopefully it's not a short-term thing, because the only way you can build into consistency. So within 1 to 5 years, you can see the build, and then you'll see the consistent, playoff appearances or possible Super Bowl contenders. But that's down the road. I mean, anybody that want to jump in there and say today is the day, I'd be like, bro, wait till tomorrow.
Yep.
Yeah. So, but yeah, big shout out to all y'all. I've been paying attention to y'all pretty much over the past few months, man, and y'all do
appreciate it.
Bring it. Yeah. Y'all do be Jeff. You be a little negative on some things, but I got you, brother. I got you for life, bro.
Thanks, man. I appreciate
Jason,
that.
Jason, is that his name in the middle, Jason?
Jason, yep, that's Jason, and Nate's the guy with all the hair at the other end.
Yeah, I just seen Nate's hair because normally he got a hat on, and that's cool.
Yeah.
But Jason be bringing some. I see you, Jason, out there trying to bring some analytics to the show, and that's cool too. I think Nate. I see you over there, but you kind of biased on the California thing, bro. Like, cause I'm a California dude, but like I don't just stay there because I'm like worldwide. Like I move around the whole earth. But Lemon, maybe. I still think we just build Styles, draft Sonny Styles at 14 if he's available. And that's the new regime to Nakobe Dean and Quay Walker, the new free agents that we got right now. And then Styles will be a veteran, and everybody will be talking about Styles by then. But right now, we have solid linebackers that win championships and know how to be. Like Nakobe Dean is a Super Bowl champion too.
Yeah. Yep.
That's how you build, like y'all was talking about 30, 40 minutes ago. How do you bring in the next regime to replace the current flow? Well, yeah,
He's got his own soundboard in the
background. This way people want to be Raiders, stay Raiders. But the thing is, like, you got to have somebody that's a veteran to teach them. So it's like, I don't think that the Mendoza young brother, if he come in, there's really nobody to teach him. But I don't see them not going with him with the first pick, but they might. There's a chance they might move back because you could get picked 2 if they really want. You can do a defensive person that fits that 3-4 new defense for Leonard and you know what I'm saying? So it just depends on what choices they make on April 23rd up there in Pittsburgh. But I'll see y'all there though, Jeff.
All right, man. Yeah, looking forward to it. I can't wait for the draft, man. I'm excited.
And with that color, we have
this right here. When they say Christmas is a new, Thanksgiving and Christmas is the most wonderful time of the year. Honestly, the weather sucks, so it's not the most wonderful time of the year. And everybody go broke buying gifts for people that they really probably don't even like. So, like, for me, March and April is the most wonderful time of the year because I'm a real old school Raider, bro. Like, go Raiders, bro.
Yeah. All right, man. I appreciate you calling in. Thanks, brother.
All right, man. Y'all be peace.
Later.
Thanks, man. Good call.
He's good. The whole time he was talking, you know what I was thinking of? Because he sounds exactly like him.
We've got here is failure to communicate. Some men you just can't reach.
His voice sounds just like him too. As he was talking, I'm like, man, I gotta play that soundbite as soon as he's off the phone because it sounds just like him. So C Raid asks, who's the Raiders bringing in to teach Mendoza? There's been no talk of that yet.
Oh, me and Nate were talking about it.
No. I mean, amongst the team and like out there, like
we're
as a possibility.
We're just as reputable as anyone else. Okay,
I guarantee you, SpyTech has us on the computer screen right now listening.
Agreed.
Yep. Okay. Ladies and gentlemen, I'm up here with two delusional Raider fans that do podcasts, and I don't know what we do at quarterback at this point. I really don't.
I'm not worried about it right now because I think I think there might be a trade in the works.
Really, you think so?
Mm-hmm.
What, a quarterback?
Mm-hmm.
Or for the pick?
Man, it won't cost us much. Maybe a 4th rounder. We just got an extra 4th round pick on top of the 4 that we already had. Good Lord.
Who do you have in mind?
So the Kirk Cousins thing makes a lot of sense, right? Mm-hmm. And he's already ran Kubiak's offense before, knows Kubiak very well. But I would not be surprised if we don't take a 4th round pick, throw it at San Francisco, and get Mac Jones.
I like it. I like that.
Now, it's a hypothetical, but I think that would be a good play for a stopgap quarterback to where he can get a little bit more film out there and maybe catch a team in 2027, 2028 that will make him a starting quarterback. And then our rookie quarterback just takes over from there and keeps moving on.
Mac Jones looked really good.
Did a very good job last year.
You did very good, yeah. I would not be mad at that at all.
Yeah. He was 5-3 as a starting quarterback, and 2 of those 3 losses really weren't on him. I mean, he played very well.
Is he still on the active roster, or is he a free agent?
He's active.
No, he's active, yeah.
We would have to trade for him. It wouldn't be expensive, which is good. No. It would be cheap.
Yeah. Well, I would throw a 4th round pick out there. We got extras. Why not?
Yeah, I don't have a problem with that.
If that's going to make it that much better.
I'm actually going to be at the draft. Haven't really talked about if anything's going to be going on with the chapter itself for it. The wife and I are going. I don't know if there's anyone else. I know Joanna, one of my executive directors, I know she had talked about it before. I haven't talked to her in the last week or so. I got to find out if anyone else is still interested in going. No. But I'll be in Pittsburgh. The wife and I will be out there. So doesn't mean that they can't do something. I mean, the VP and the other board members can definitely set something up if they want to. They got my full blessing with it. So I got no problem with it. It's going to be interesting. I'm glad now that we made this trade, to be honest with you, for Max. Because now, not only am I going to be there for the first overall pick, now I'm going to be sticking around for the rest of the first round to see what we're going to do with that second one. You know, whether we use it or we move or whatever, you know. So it just adds even more speculation of what's going to go on and more excitement to be in there. So that's going to be the other fun part.
It made the draft a lot more fun to watch now that we have the 14th back, rather than just being like, okay, Mendoza, and then that's it. That's really
it. I mean, you're still going to watch it out of just pure curiosity to see what these other players were that you've been talking about and looking at for the last month or 2 or 3 or 4, you know, to see where they go and like, oh shit, man, if we would have done this, we could have done, you know, that's when all that second guessing stuff comes out. But yeah, I mean, shit. In past drafts, like there was, I'm trying to think, when was it we didn't even have a pick in the first round? I don't even think I watched it that year.
2012 and 2013, we didn't have first round picks.
Is that what it was? Yeah, I didn't.
We also didn't have one after the Devontae trade, right?
Yes, and after.
No, yeah, you're right. That one too, because at that point it's like I'll just watch the second round. We don't have anything, nothing to do in the first round. We got nothing, you know. So I think this is the perfect time to
Somebody just posted a meme of Max Crosby sitting there going, "What are the Raiders doing?" And he's sitting there going, just shaking his head.
It is. I mean, it is kind of sad that he leaves, and then we go and we build in free agency like this.
I know,
seriously. But again, we wouldn't be able to do this if he was still here. The Linderbaum move wouldn't happen. That would strap us right there. You know, that'd be way too much right off the get-go.
Yeah. So my only hope. Go ahead.
I was gonna say, how do you think he feels being in Baltimore and watching all the talent leave them now?
So I was looking at Baltimore just to see what they did, as far as free agency and signing people and things like that, and they really haven't done anything. They re-signed Tyler Huntley and they signed John Simpson, former Raider, and then they traded for Max Crosby. That's it.
And they lost Isaiah Likely. He went to the Giants.
Yep. They lost Likely, their other tight end, to the Chargers. They lost Linderbaum. They lost, I think, a corner.
Didn't they lose one of their ends too?
I believe
I
so.
thought I saw somebody say something about they lost one of their defensive ends.
That sounds right.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, but Jay, look at it this way. This is what we were talking about earlier. So basically, by us trading Max away, that money that we would use to pay him this year now is going to pay Linderbaum. Yeah, 2 players. Who was the other one you mentioned? With what's left over? Kobe Dean. So with that money, I mean, it covers 2 players for the cost of what Max was costing. If Max was still here, that would have added Linderbaum's top, money to that too.
Which will go back to my original process when we first started all this. Our leadership and our talent starts in the middle, and we work our way out. And you said it. You said it way back when. When's the last time a team built a whole defense around their edge rusher?
True.
It just edge rushers is kind of like a wild card. If you get a good edge rusher on your defense, it's kind of a wild card.
As long as Myles Garrett's been in Cleveland, they've never done it for him. This is the closest this last year because they brought in Mason Graham and they brought in was it Schlesinger?
Mm-hmm.
Right? Is that the kid, the linebacker?
Yeah.
Those are the 2 biggest additions they've been able to give him in a while. It still doesn't help them though because their offense is so inept. Their offense is anemic.
Yeah, I'm not going to make any win-loss predictions until I watch preseason games and see how because we can get 20 free agents that are all top-notch Pro Bowlers, but if they don't mesh, it doesn't work anyways. So we got to be able to get them to mesh. That was one of the things with that 2002 Raiders. Was it took a while for that defense to start clicking when we had Rod Woodson, Bill Romanowski, Trace Armstrong, Sam Adams. We picked all these guys up in free agency and brought them in, and it took. I mean, we started off hot, went 4-0, and then we lost. Then we were 4-4, and it was like, and then we had to pull our bootstraps. So thank goodness to Rod Woodson picking that ball off of the goal line and taking it back, which relit that fire.
No, Tanner Jack, it's kind of quieted down since.
Yeah.
It's kind of hit that lull point right now.
Yeah.
Well, if you think about it, I mean, on the East Coast, it's already almost 8:00. West Coast people are getting out of work, it's dinner time, so people, they might be taking breaks right now in different organizations, and just the agents are probably still fucking scrambling like crazy to talk to teams, but it's that weird lull. Yeah. But this will keep going until Wednesday.
Yeah, because Wednesday's the official signing day.
Yeah.
So
Let's see. At 3:59 and 59 seconds on March 11th is when this tampering pot is over. And then at 4 p.m. on Wednesday, March 11th, is when the actual free agency signing opens and the trading period begins for the 2026 season. So all the trades that you've seen going on will become effective. All the potential signings will become effective, basily, or signed, I should
so
say.
Jaw Raider has one here. I don't know if you caught up yet. I'll let you catch up. Had a good one that I just saw. Let me pull it up.
Yeah, go ahead.
We can hit this one up. Go ahead and no, it's not that one. Jaw Raider. Here we go.
So NFL Network right now, they're going through the list of top free agents still available.
So Nate, Raiders have $50 million to spend. I say save it for next year as well, and we'll have $90 million next year. That is not true. Nate, you want to take over?
Raiders have $50 million to spend. I say save it for next year. Might as well have $90 million. Honestly, I don't know.
Unfortunately, the answer to that question is we can't save that money and roll it over into next year because this year we're on the 3-year limit of our cap space that we've been rolling over. And so this year we have to spend it. If we don't spend it, they can take it from us and give it to the players. So we have to spend a certain amount of our cap space this year. We can't roll over 30 or 40, $50 million like we did the last 2 years. We have to spend. We got to get to a certain point, which is cool because we could front load these contracts. And then in 2028, we'll be good again. And then any of these guys that really step up their game, let's say Quay Walker or Nakobe Dean become elite all-pro, which they most certainly can.
Yeah.
And we want to keep them in Raider gear forever. We can throw a bag of cash at them in 2028. But we also have folks, Rock Bowers and Austin Genty in 2028. We got to really think long and hard about financially locking them down too. So, but no, we do have to spend, I don't know the exact amount of money that we have to spend, but we do have to spend a large amount of it or it can be forfeited for other players. That's part of the collective bargaining agreement.
I didn't realize Trey Hendrickson was 31. I thought he was younger than that.
No, he's older. He's long in the tooth. But anyways, Skipper, what do you got coming up this week?
I got my Most Notorious podcast coming up tomorrow night with Leo and Will. And then Wednesday night, Nate and I will be on with Jay from Just Raiders Baby and Leo on the Raider Connection. And we are going to have a special guest on. We will have Afakasi Raider on with us Wednesday night.
Oh, that's a good one.
So this will be good. We'll get his takes on the free agent moves. And then Thursday night, Nate and I will be on with the Raider Coast to Coast. And then my usual Friday. And then Saturday night with this guy in the middle.
Yeah.
Raider Nation Voices, Saturday night, 7 p.m. Pacific time, 10 o'clock Eastern time. We open the phone lines that you come in. Have a table. Don't suck. Be straight, Rorschach. We know you know who we're talking to. But anyways, for Raiders First Downs tomorrow night, we will have Raider Nation Show Me Your Shield. We don't have any guests planned for tomorrow, but me and Donuts will most certainly have a lot to talk about. I threw the link in the chat. Go get that link. If you haven't subscribed, you have to my channel. Get that link. Subscribe to my channel. Set the notifications. Ring that bell to where you'll be notified. Donuts Duncan's a pretty sharp kid, and we just come at it. We like to have fans where we can talk fandom. so to speak, and not so much about the ins and outs of the games, but mostly about us as fans. Keep that brotherhood going. But if we don't have a fan, man, we always can talk about the Raiders football. So there's always something to talk about, right, Jeff?
Well, it's kind of tough not to talk about football this week, especially after today.
What do you got going on? What do you got going on this week, Nate?
Yeah, same thing as Jeff. I just got the Wednesday night. We will be on with the Raider Connection, me, Jeff, Leo, and Jay. And then Thursday night is going to be me and Jeff. And then next week is when I was planning on going. I was actually planning on going live tonight by myself, but we're going to push it. We're going to push it over to Friday or Saturday, probably Saturday.
And if anybody hasn't seen him do his live on his own, he does a damn good job too. It does a really good job. And by the way, while we're at it, Nate, you're always invited to come on if you ever want to get together and come on, show me your shield. You're more than welcome. I'd love to hit you up about all your Raider knowledge and your passion and all that good stuff. And we still talk football too. We talk about the ins and outs of current events as well. But a lot of it, we like to really dig into experiences like going to Bakersfield and winning every damn raffle that you put in for.
Yeah, for sure. Yeah, I would totally be down for that. Honestly, just hit me up. I'd be super.
In fact, I'm gonna probably zell you some money to get me a couple raffle tickets while you're down there, Mr. Lucky Guy.
Right, for sure, huh?
Silver and Facts, they actually that money's already put aside supposedly the way it's supposed to work. So we have to make sure that money's already put aside based on how many picks we have. So that's like a separate pocket of.
Unless you do like the Browns and spend all your
salary cap, basically.
Yeah, unless you do like the Browns and don't cut that out of your cap, and then you go spend a bunch of money, and then you go, oh shit, we got to cut a bunch of players so we can sign rookies.
Idiots. Mohican Raider wanted thoughts on Quay Walker and the Kobe Dean signings.
A++.
Yeah, really though.
Yeah.
A++. When's the last time we had a really good middle linebacker that we can call our own? Well, guess what, ladies and gentlemen?
And two that played together at the same time in college too. On top of that,
ooh, gonna be awesome. Gonna be awesome.
Bueno says, Nate, you can run your hands through your hair like Joe Burrow.
You can't do it with my headset on, but something like that.
But when you're like Nate's age, you can get away with that. When you're me and Jeff's age, you're confined to one style.
But mine's by choice. I shave my head.
Me too. I mean, if you well,
no, you don't. Look at you, dude. I can see the shadow from your hair from here.
So this right here, that's a blonde spot. I actually have a blonde spot.
Looks dark to me. I don't know. You must be colorblind.
Did you get your new glasses yet?
Yeah, I'm wearing them. See?
Yeah, you might want to take them back and get your money back because they ain't working.
We're waiting for my new show. It's called What's in Your Calzone. Dude, I haven't had a calzone in
What's in your calzone?
Since first week in January.
Oh man.
Damn.
Yeah, well, on Friday nights now, we get the pizza from the supermarket. They got a brick oven in there, and the pizza's fucking amazing. It's better than any other pizza joint around here. I swear to God, they do a great job with it. Jason, what days are your shows?
Tuesday nights at 5:00 Pacific time, 10:00 Eastern time. It's Raider Nation. Show me your shield. Just go to my channel, click the alert button, and
yeah, Nate's getting a lot of comments on his hair.
I know.
You want to do a show where it's just your hair on the screen, and you go viral with that shit probably.
Hey, Jeff. He's our Taylor Swift. We're keeping him.
Look at the Raiders posting on IG. Just slide to the very last one. did they put? Fuck, man, I gotta find it.
The Raiders posted something on IG?
Yeah. Am I missing something? Why am I not finding
it? Well, his name is Jose Burrow.
Raiders admin, keyword speculation. I don't know what that means. They posted it 11 minutes ago. Check back in on Wednesday at 1 p.m.
Is that what it said?
Yeah.
Yeah. McGuire's in the DA. Little spray wax every night doesn't hurt.
What's up, Frank Weber?
What's up, Frank?
LeBron's got the same hairline as Jason. Yeah, it was so much better yesterday, wasn't it? Not yesterday, Saturday? Whatever. I forgot. Oh, no, it was earlier you said that. It was great when Bueno wasn't here at the start of this.
Dude, I'd take Bueno any day of the week. I'll trade you Rorschach and a player to be named later for Bueno.
Hey, Burrow was a donkey. Sorry, Nate. All love. Why, you getting ready to call it, you think?
I'm ready.
The Mexico game is about to start right now. The USA Mexico.
I got to go downstairs and have dinner with the familia.
Yeah, I already ate.
Es mi esposa aquí from trabajo.
Wife made shrimp and linguine, so I wasn't passing that up. So good.
Es mi esposa aquí.
The Geno Smith Wendy's tweet hits harder every hour. Yeah, right. He's still not out there. All right, everybody. Thank you, everybody, for hanging with us for the last 3.5 hours.
Man. Love you guys all.
Man, I appreciate you.
60 strong, rolling hard.
Yeah, that's the tough part. Walking away from when the numbers are good.
Yeah.
Thanks for Chris for coming in here. I think I know why she was in here in my face, and Gracie needs to go out anyway, so it works out good.
Mm-hmm.
Phone line is off now,
but you can leave a message.
Yes. So it's shut down for live phone calls. So call, leave a voicemail. We'll listen to it on Friday night or Saturday night with Jason. And just make sure you guys check out Just Raiders Baby. He's going on in about another hour or so.
Yep.
He'll be on tonight. You going on with him tonight, Nate?
I don't believe so.
Well, you were shaking your head like,
Will.
yeah, like, oh,
It's
Will's
Raider
going
Will.
on with
Yeah.
him. Okay,
Yeah.
Raider Will. All right. Oh, and Primos. Okay. Yeah, so make sure you guys get over to Just Raiders Baby, Silver and Black podcast, and Raider Primos. They're going to be on tonight at 9 o'clock Eastern, 6 o'clock Pacific. So make sure you guys get your asses over there.
Today was a great day, boss. Today was a great day.
Yes, it was.
Yes, it
Yes, it was. This was one for the record books, brother. Definitely one for the record books as far as just feeling good about this team finally.
Yep.
Something to cheer about.
Yep.
And this is just the beginning.
Appreciate it, Jay.
Remember that. Just the beginning.
So enjoy the outro.
Everybody, thanks.
Enjoy the outro.
Oh, yeah. Thanks, everybody, for being here. Thanks for the super chats that brought super chats. And thanks to all the moderators for helping out with the chats. Appreciate you all. And see you all in the next one. Stay safe. Go Raiders.
Raider Nation, that's going to do it for tonight. We appreciate everyone who called in, everyone listening, and everyone who brought the heat. This isn't just our show. This is your platform, your takes, your voice. If you didn't get through tonight, don't worry. The phone lines will be open again next time. Until then, keep representing the silver and black wherever you are for everyone here. Thanks for tuning in, Raider Nation. Please, 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 have a take and don't suck. We'll see you next time. This is Raider Nation Voices.